fine. This screen is not recording.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, daggum it. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bingeworthy podcast. I'm host Chris Comstock. Excited to be with you for episode 8. Today, I want to remind you to do all the things you love with podcasts. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure you know when we're coming up because we got some fun content coming your way today. As always, I'm with my friends, except a new friend today, the heir to the Six Flags throne, Lindsay Stoner. My friend, of course, Dustin Pede.
Here it is.
And Johnny B. Burkhalter.
There you go.
Can't wait for the celebrity.
Maybe start over. This is getting weird. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, if you were with us last week, you know that we did a great episode on amusement parks.
Relative.
Yeah, comments are coming in hot saying probably best one we've ever done.
People are amused
by it. And our producer, who's not there today, just a white fluff today over there, not a real person because she is here.
Oh.
Yeah, look at her go.
Yeah, I told her.
You got her? Yeah. Welcome to the pod, Lindsay. How are you?
Tired.
Yeah, all right. Great talker. Really good at words.
Wow. The energy that you're bringing this morning.
I'm going to need you to settle down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Look, y'all text me at 7 o'clock and woke me up.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
I
welcome.
wasn't betting my
Seven. That's sleeping. 7 o'clock.
Yes.
That's
There's
sleeping
only
in.
2 people that can text
Yeah.
me when I'm at home, and one of them's laying next to me.
There you go.
She texted you that early? Hey, babe, just want to say good morning. It was
That's
me.
the best part of waking up.
Yeah.
Is a
No,
text
not
message.
Folgers in your cup? All right. Big coffee drinker. Dustin loves him a good cup of Folgers.
Folgers. Give me some of that burnt Starbucks.
How was y'all's weekend? Anything exciting happen?
Rude.
Last weekend. Well, I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. The weekend you
pretty
just
much
had.
the weekend.
Oh, the
couple
weekend we
days
just
ago.
had that this is coming out.
I don't know. I mean, no, the one you just experienced like
In
4
real
days
time?
ago. Yeah.
In real time? Yeah, it was great. I went to the NASCAR races.
That's right, you did. You spent a whole weekend there.
I
I
How did Ted
don't know
do?
how I forgot about that.
Ted
already.
Musgrave was not there.
He
Johnny
didn't,
was texting me, "Go Ted." I'm like, he's not there.
Doesn't race anymore.
Doesn't race anymore.
Doesn't race anymore.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. It ended up being a very good weather weekend overall. It was a little windy,
A little chilly.
little windy. Saturday afternoon was good. Sunday afternoon was good. Saturday evening when we were there for the second of 3 races that we were there for this weekend, it was very cold. It was very cold, but it was great. It was a good
I like
time.
that you go all in on these race weekends. You're not like, I'm going to go to the race that everybody watches on TV.
No,
You go to like all of them.
Sometimes we will. It's just it's a really good deal, especially while my son is not yet 13 years old.
Yeah.
Like if I buy a ticket to Saturday's races, he gets in for free.
Oh,
And the
okay.
ticket for Saturday is super cheap. So
What?
I'm just like, it's literally like maybe $20-$30 more for us to go to all day Saturday to add that to the weekend.
Can I pass as a 12-year-old?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you could pass 12 for
Absolutely.
sure.
They don't check
Period.
age. My dad, by the way, used to. I was 12 in public at racetracks until I was about 15.
Well, that sounds like me at the Golden
And then-
Corral.
and
You know
then-
what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
Dad,
Yeah.
Dad's finally like, yeah, you got to go T now. We got to
Yeah.
shave that up.
Oh, absolutely. I was
doing
12
that.
as far as restaurants are concerned till at least 15, 16 years
Yeah,
old.
I was a very small, petite high schooler, and so I could pass off until probably 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
could never, I still, to this day, can't really grow facial hair. This is like 2 weeks worth
Same, bro.
of not shaving.
This is
Same.
6 months. I started No Shave November. Here we are in March.
I've always wanted to be a minority.
Yeah.
Now
Nailed it.
I wish. What's crazy is my dad and all my brothers have like these full man beards. Like it's like it was like not you. It was-
Hashtag man beard.
Yeah.
I feel
Hashtag man beard.
excluded.
I'm sure there's some oil. Actually, that's one of our sponsors today. Beard oil.
Beard oil.
I'm just kidding. That's not true.
Sponsored by Beards everywhere.
Yeah,
Thank
sponsored.
you, Beards.
Yeah, thank
Always
you, Dustin.
being there.
Yeah. What about you guys? Anything fun?
I actually went to Alabama to hang out
Hello.
with Caleb, who's not here today, but and we had some of the best wings ever while watching the March Madness tournament.
Yeah.
Which
So
I
good.
got to tell you, I know what you're thinking, Johnny. You look like a sports guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
When I think of a sports nut, you're the teeny
Yeah,
weeny beanie
I
is
mean, when
the
you
first
think of
image that pops in my head.
ESPN, you're like Johnny B. But I love watching it. Like I'm kind of a bandwagon sports fan. So we just witnessed for the second time in history a 16 seed beat a 1 seed.
Yeah.
So about halfway through the second well, no, there's 2 halves in college, right? First half and second half.
Yeah.
There's not 4. Okay.
Look at how good he is at
Look
sports
at
kids.
this.
I was like,
I'm-
man, he's dropping seeds.
John
And I was like,
Madden
how
over here.
long have you known what a 16 seed is?
A week. But anyway, so about halfway throughout, I said, you know what? Just for kicks, I'm going to be FDU's biggest fan.
Yep.
So that's what I did. And I'm not superstitious. I'm a
Little
superstitious. But when they
Hashtag
started
Yankees.
winning, I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to stand up for the rest of the game. And I'm not saying I'm the reason they won, but
Yeah.
they had me in their corner, and I
This
was
recording,
cheering them on.
their run has ended, correct?
Their
It's
run has
over,
ended,
yeah.
but Florida Atlantic last
Hey.
night
Yeah, one.
took
Beat
out
Tennessee.
Tennessee last
Yeah.
night.
What a great opportunity.
In fact, I was going to order an FDU hoodie because I was all in.
I saw you send that picture, and I'm like, come on, man.
But I realized it wouldn't get here in time, and I
Yeah.
thought, by the time
Yeah.
I get this hoodie, they're going to be long gone
Yep.
true.
in this tournament, so it won't make any sense. But yeah, that was my weekend cheering on FDU.
I had Duke going. I didn't care who won last night, so I was excited to cheer for FAU.
FAU
as a 9 seed.
I got UConn all the way. I did watch some of their game last weekend, and there's just some magic on them. I know that much about sports. The momentum,
Momentum's
the thing.
momentum's where you put your money.
Yeah, it's all
and they
momentum.
got momentum right now. They just do. I know
Yeah.
they're 4 seed. UConn. Calling it.
I still have Kansas State alive. They went to overtime last night against Michigan State, and man, that was killer. But that's a high scoring college basketball game.
Yeah, it is.
That is a grown man's team.
There you go.
Kansas State is. I'll tell you that right now.
Tonight's games matter more to me than any of the other games so far because I have Houston and Alabama in the championship, and they both play tonight.
So either way,
Yeah.
you're.
Well, no.
break.
Like, sorry. Like, they're gonna meet in the championship. So the way they're coming through the brackets, they just didn't play. So they both play. So last night I was just like, oh, it's fun. I needed Zaga to win because I have them going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And they won. They tried to lose. They were down like 10 in the first half. I'm like, come on. But I don't ever bet against the Zags. Those guys
What
are
a
so
name,
good.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Where are they located?
It's in New York.
DC, New York.
DC.
Okay.
DC?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Somewhere
what you
like-
can do?
Hey, why don't we? You know what's crazy? We have all this information right at our fingertips.
We do.
Let's check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything fun? You do anything
Google.
fun?
Oh, it's Washington State. It's in Spokane.
There you go.
Oh, we were close. Washington.
I just say Washington.
Yeah. All right, Linz, what you got?
I slept all weekend.
She went to 6
Wow.
That's
You should
right.
have
So that's what Gen Z does, right? They just,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, right? They just.
I like
sleep.
that. I like that today. We've decided. You know what? Forget it. We're gonna go ahead and be sponsored by Bang.
It's all
Yeah.
or nothing. Oh,
I
sorry. I'll
mean-
turn the label.
No. I mean, she's at it. It's fine.
That's a
Listen,
spot-on sponsorship.
I love Bang energy drinks.
Just I'm one in and then a cup of coffee. It's just
I'm gonna email them and see if we
part
can
of
get
it.
sponsored.
I was doing the coffee. I'm a black coffee drinker, and it's pour over, and it's super fancy, and it's really good stuff that we get shipped to our house. But
wow.
I was just like, it's kind of humid out today, and it was kind of making me warm inside. I'm like, I need something cold, but also give me the energy.
Well, I was gonna bring coffee, like in my plain black Yeti cup,
Yeah.
but somebody wanted to start an hour earlier than scheduled.
An hour,
so
really. Around an hour. Let me.
We're on
to be
Alabama
clear,
time.
An hour takes you from I'm gonna have a cup of coffee
Math is
to I'm gonna just grab an energy drink and just see what
Yeah,
happens.
we've already
Absolutely.
established on this.
Yep.
She's just living up to the program. Math is hard. We get it.
Math is
It
hard.
is hard. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry
we're
for
good.
the hour earlier. Tell me about Dustin. I know what you binged, and we're gonna talk about your theories here in just a minute.
Oh yeah.
Anybody binge anything fun this week?
Yes. Along with continuing our American Idol thing, this is I don't know why we do this to ourselves because we really don't care who wins.
No.
It's about the journey.
No.
It's
Come
not
on.
about the destination. It's about the journey.
I think every episode
But
you say
I've
that.
just got to support my friend Katie. So anyway, I'm in the middle of this dad life thing with my kids, and they basically own the TV most of the day. And so we do that on purpose. I grew up where, it was the parents had the TV in the living room, and we had to go to our room. So we flipped that. We're like, you know what? Whatever y'all want to watch, we're just going to be here for it. So we've been on this Descendants thing, which is like a Disney movie about
Love
the
it.
villains'
I
kids.
love all three of them.
And I'm like, I found myself by the sequel. I found myself more invested
Yep.
than the kids. Like they're talking, they're like, "Can I have some more Cheez-Its?" I'm like, "I need you to be quiet.
Be
right
quiet.
now.
Mal's about to
I
do something
need
crazy.
to know what King Ben is going to do
Yep.
next."
King Ben is the
yeah.
worst
up
actor,
to
but
something
it is
I can tell.
so good.
He's definitely not singing. That much I know.
No.
But I mean, some of those.
So where are you at? Are you in 2?
We're in 3. So with small kids, you have to watch in like doses
Yeah,
and
chunks.
But so we're in 3, about halfway through. So I don't know.
Those are some of the best. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This is a hot take right here. Those are some of the best songs in movies I've ever heard.
So good.
They're so catchy. I mean,
Rotten to the core. Come on.
Oh my gosh! When she sings one, I'm getting choked up. When she sings One Kiss,
You
I
felt
just
that?
love that whole that whole bit, like the play on Sleeping Beauty, or Sleeping Beauty, right? Snow White, whatever one she is. Anyways, I'm in for all of it.
It's so good.
Yeah, my kids love it. I watch them all.
It's so good.
You binge anything? Sleep. All right.
Wow. There you go.
iCarly.
The new one or the remake? I mean, I'm sorry.
the
this
old
is
Who did we
one.
bring on the show today?
They remade it, right?
Our
Yeah.
kids?
It's so strange.
I just don't have time to like really invest in a show.
Get it.
So like I just like when I eat, when I'm getting ready, when I'm like wanting to fall asleep, I just find a show that like I'm not that interested in and put it on and
iCarly's your white noise.
like watch it.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
Right now it's
iCarly is your
iCarly.
white noise.
your white
That should be
noise.
your Instagram bio. iCarly is my white
iCarly's
noise.
my white
That's
noise.
all you need to know about me.
Yeah.
Is that?
No.
If you wanna
I would
know-
follow that
If you
account.
want to know who I am, iCarly's my white
Cool.
noise.
I'm actually going to change the Bingeworthy.
Yeah.
iCarly is our white noise.
I love that. That's
Follow
so
this
true.
podcast.
Yeah, I would
I-
not like to be
so good.
associated with that.
I binged Shadow and Bone. You guys watch that on Netflix? Oh my gosh, it is. First of all, it's 2 seasons. Second season just dropped. It's the only one of the few shows that my wife and I binge together. Like, it's one of the few times I've watched her actually like get into it and binge a show. Typically, it's only Ted Lasso, Shadow and Bone, and Shadow and Bone is so good. It is. It's a lot of the dark arts, but this girl basically
I love that.
has been given this power to overcome this
oh my
darkness.
gosh.
It is so incredible.
Really?
I love the show.
I'm into it. This
Is it
looks
on
like something.
Netflix?
That's what
It's
it
on
says.
Netflix.
It's a giant circle. Netflix
It's
right
it's
there.
8
It says
episode
Netflix
seasons.
Right
Season 1 ended. This guy is Prince Caspian,
Watching
Lion Witch in the
Netflix.
Wardrobe
Yes.
series, like
Yes.
that series.
here. Yeah,
No.
Sarah would be into this.
It is unbelievable.
Okay.
looks
And
it's
one
a
season's
great-
out now?
2 seasons are out right now.
Ooh.
Second season just dropped.
Okay.
It's incredible. So I watched that. Great. I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's a little gruesome. Season 2 is a little gruesome, more so. But my wife watched it, so it's not bad. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
yeah.
it's just in her mind a little bit more gruesome. But lots of battles. Yeah. Anyways,
That's cool.
it's a cool show.
I love it.
It's almost like almost like a period piece,
Okay.
but it's also like not. I don't know how to describe it. Like they're not calling each
Sure.
other on cell phones, but like the way that they're, you know what I mean? The way
Yeah.
they're dealing with it. It's pretty
just,
cool.
Just that cover art right there
Yeah.
has
You
me sold.
could preach a whole series on what they encounter here, because it is all spiritual warfare stuff.
Come on.
It's the light overcoming the darkness. I mean, it's a whole thing. Anyways,
Let's
it's
go.
great.
Love it.
It's great. So yeah, watch it.
It's a flying boat.
I think I don't know. I don't know any of the actors' names. I just know that one guy I looked up and he was Prince, because I was like, where do I know him from? And the lead guy, the evil guy, is Prince Caspian.
Caspi.
These guys are great. I mean, you follow basically like 3 or 4 different arcs that all converge.
I love
and
that.
the way that it's so masterful that you don't see it until the end. They're like, oh, it's so good. Anyways,
Wow.
all right. So yeah, Dustin, you binged finally a great airplane
I did
documentary.
it. I binged it with my wife, which is not really it's a binge. It's a
Yeah,
slow.
we call that watching.
It's a slow burn. Yeah. But I mean, it went fast for us. It was less than a week
Yeah, it's fast.
for
you go.
Yes.
three
For 3 episodes. I watched in a day. It's fun.
But yeah, we
what
watched.
do you- what's your theory? Tell me where you land.
We
Watched it over
did
lunch?
MH370. I was trying to find the IMDb, but we watched that on Netflix, 3-part series.
Yeah.
About the airplane from 2014, the Malaysian flight that went missing, and they still have not found it. I just can't
looking in the wrong sea.
I can't understand
That
why.
stuff.
I can't understand why they keep going back to that lady in Florida saying, I found all this wreckage and they spent 2 years looking in the southern Indian Ocean, but they never looked where she found the stuff, which was in the South China Sea. And I don't understand that at all. And I don't trust any of the people they interviewed.
Nope.
So,
Actors. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I don't
well, they're just out for their own fame. I was trusting of the French reporter lady for a long, long time. But I do like the French husband. That
The guy who only speaks in French.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I do like that guy. I felt like that guy was had a level head about him.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
feel
yeah,
like they all
yeah,
took this weird turn in their their lives where they
I'm not-
went off the deep end.
Yeah, I'm not saying I know how it happened, like what happened to take it down. I'm not saying if it was shot down by Russians or if it was some cargo or some terrorist act from the pilot. I don't know about any of that, but I feel like it's pretty obvious where we should be looking for this airplane.
You think they're just looking in the wrong place? Yeah.
I do.
You think it's intentional? They're looking in the wrong place. They don't want to find it.
I don't know about all this.
We'll save that
I
for the
think
conspiracy
the
theories.
longer things go unsolved in life, the more crazy theories.
Oh yeah. We had to have something to like.
Our brains
yourself down, I
our
guess.
brains have to have a logical explanation for everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which as believers, we lean into that from a faith side, but I don't know. I don't get the whole like, well, this had to be what have happened.
That's, yeah.
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 You have to have you have to give yourself
That
a
stuff
narrative
makes my
for
skin
sure.
crawl.
You have to
I
have a
can't.
story that you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some pretty gnarly
believe
dreams
whether
last
it's
night.
Well, especially for the families, they had to have something.
Yeah.
That they're kind of clinging
Absolutely.
onto.
It was
Absolutely.
heartbreaking, but it's fascinating at the same time that
It is.
actually happened, and it happened in 2014, not even 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder if it inspired the show Manifest
I think so.
in some loose
I feel like
way,
it did
you know?
because that came out.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember when Manifest came. I feel like
Yeah.
it came out like 2018 or 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a show that is. I
yeah.
started it. I've never finished it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so binging that, and I'm all caught up now on Shrinking. I think the last one of the current season, last one of the first season, because only been one season, comes out tonight. So I'm super excited
nice.
about that.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
also a new comedy special coming out tonight at 5:00 on YouTube that I'm going to watch this evening from comedian Mike Vecchione.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. And I feel like this is probably my favorite thing I've ever binged of all time, as far as like a series. I think I'm ready to go back and watch Peaky Blinders again. I love that.
That is a
I
good
love
show.
that
Really?
so much.
Yeah.
Probably my all-time favorite binge. I was thinking between that and Mad Men because I equally love Mad Men. I'm just going to give the slight edge to Peaky.
really.
Are they still developing a movie? Yeah.
That's what I hear. Yeah,
Yeah. The Peaky Blinders.
so good.
There's nothing like that show.
I have
was
watched it.
thinking
It's
about
it's been
watching
in my queue or my
What is it
list
about?
So
It's
for years.
so great.
yeah.
What is it
Just
about?
just watch. I'll tell you. I mean, it's
okay.
so it's
It's about a guy who's blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do blind people.
No, it's it's a mob in the early 1900s.
I see it on Netflix all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is so good. So these are the characters or the cast.
Yeah,
some
I
of the
know that
cast that's in it.
first guy.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy is one of my new favorite people. He's in a movie coming out this year, isn't it? On
Tom
Oppenheimer.
Hardy's in it.
Tom Hardy's character is probably one of my favorite characters in the whole show. Alfie is his name. But
Murphy,
but yeah,
He's
Cillian
so
Cillian
good.
Murphy's in the new Oppenheimer movie coming out this summer, which
Yeah.
is why am I blanking on his name right now? Christopher Nolan film.
Yep.
Which is great. So I'm super
I,
pumped for that.
I love that
great
Christopher
seasons.
Nolan kind of has like a group of actors that he, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, like kind
Yeah.
of.
I think all directors do. Like
Yeah.
you kind of work with that guy. You're like, I put him in everything.
I'll put him in everything.
That's
Yeah.
great.
But yeah, that's coming out this summer. But yeah, Peaky's incredible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're working on a movie too.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
we
If
need-
you
I
like
need
the
to
vein of like Breaking Bad and
Yeah.
like Mad Men, that kind of like show, you'll love it. It's great. It's great writing. All right. Well, today we're digging into amusement parks again. Because there's so much that we didn't even get to. I want to just start by saying that you guys ridiculed me last week for not knowing anything, and you were partially correct. Right ride, wrong park. Have you guys ever been to Carowinds?
No.
I have not. I've been by it since South Carolina, right?
Carowinds, well,
North Carolina.
depends on how you say it. Carowinds is I want to say probably the only park that is split down the line.
I love it.
You can cross the state line
In the park?
Carowinds.
I love
Oh.
it.
They have it mapped out down there, so you can like see where it goes. So some of the rides are in North Carolina, some of the rides are in South Carolina. It's a really good park. It's a good park for rides. Carowinds is the first place I did one of those. Where they pull you up on the bungee cord and then let you go. What are those things? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like a free fall
Yeah.
situation.
We have like a target underneath of you. Is me and
Slingshot, I think. Is
two
what
other
they call it
guys
here,
on there,
or something like
and
that.
they pulled us out. It's terrifying. And then
No way.
they release you.
Nope.
Well, you're supposed to pull you on ripcord.
Yeah, no.
And then you shoot
That
out.
I
ain't
was like,
happening.
yeah, we're good, man. Just ease me right back
Yeah,
up, the
yeah.
same way you ease me back up.
Nah, you shoot out, and that's a good time. So this Carowinds has the coaster I was thinking about, which is the ride takes you entirely forward. It's called the Flying Cobras. The ride takes you entirely forward, and then right when you think you're at the end of it, it shoots you, does the same exact ride but in reverse the entire way backwards.
Oh, sorry, let me turn to make sure that.
Flying
Yeah, we
Cobra.
don't wanna get-
Which, by the
we don't
way,
get
any
flagged.
ride where you are in, like where I'm have to pull a lever or any,
Yeah,
it's really tough for me.
I love it.
It's really tough.
this is great. So they have, if I'm not mistaken, I couldn't find a video of them running simultaneously, but if I'm not mistaken, they're running two at the same time, and one of them is running backwards to start and then goes forwards, and the other one is going forwards to start and then backwards. But it's crazy. You go upside down. You do all sorts of crazy. I could be wrong. It could just be one ride, but it is a really good time. It's a short ride, but once you get to the top.
Oh, okay. So they take you, and
take you up to.
You're gonna go through the start line right there.
Yeah. They take you up to start, and then.
I can't imagine going through this thing really fast.
I think that thing on. Let's see where it goes. There it is. This is a great. It's such a good ride. So you get down here. Whoa. Gosh, you get sick a little bit, and then you shoot up to the top. Maybe that's what I was thinking. There you go. So there's not two running simultaneously. They just get you here. They click you up. And
and they're gonna let you go back down backwards.
Yeah, they release you the other direction.
Snappers!
And you don't. If you've never ridden it before, you don't know what's happening.
Right. You think
and you just get on there and you do the exact same thing, but in reverse.
I was like, maybe I could do this until that moment.
Yeah. No, it does feel like you're going, for a drop.
I like that.
But then they stop you they stop you when you get to the top. They don't stop you in there. And then you just hard stop.
Oh,
ooh, hard
Jesus.
stop.
I mean, it is rough.
Wow. Okay.
But it's a fun ride. So yeah, I apologize for that. Caroline's is great though.
That?
Yeah, they have a lot of good rides in there.
So you want to ride that one on the front row?
Yeah.
That's a front row ride.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm a solid middle seat.
Yeah. You don't want to be in the middle there.
Middle seat aisle.
They have some really good ones. So there is another coaster though. If you guys don't know, there's another coaster that when you get on, it's not in America. It's in I'm trying to remember. Somewhere in Europe, where you get to vote on which direction you go on.
Wow!
So everybody gets on the coaster, and they have buttons, and you can push forwards or backwards, and you don't know until the ride takes off.
That's amazing.
They just do majority vote, and when that majority hits,
I googled roller coasters somewhere in Europe.
It's called Fury. Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad. I thought I said
I was
that's
like, you're giving me nothing to.
Yeah. It's called Fury, and I don't even know how to say this. Boba Jodeland. I need Caleb. It's all of them vote to go forwards or backwards, and then you don't find out until the ride starts. It opened in 2019.
That's amazing.
Yeah, here you go. So this is it. So you get to pick, but this I think it looks like this one you're going forward. But it's a good ride. It looks like a good
66 miles an hour.
So you go forward, and then it does the same thing. It sends you do the whole thing forward, and then you do the whole thing backwards. But you don't know which way you're going to start.
Oh man.
Great. Anyways, so it's a fun coaster. Feels like I feel like I would go nuts here.
Wow.
Right there. Oh, in that bar?
Yeah,
Come on with the bars. Why are the bars so close?
Why not?
I mean, why not? I got a good reason. Let me click over another tab. Let me click over here for a second. That's why.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh. All right. So with that in mind, what do you think? What do you think the fastest coaster is in the world?
Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster.
There you go. Space Mountain.
That's my favorite one. Space Mountain.
I mean, 66 miles per hour, that has to be in the conversation.
It's not even close.
No.
Really?
Is it like
it's got to be at least 95.
90? Yeah, I thought it
gotta be
was
at least
like in the 90s.
It is.
Wasn't that like,
It's in the hundreds.
What?
you're kidding.
128.
Closer. Yeah, 149. Formula Rosa at
no.
Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi.
Wow. That's got to be an
It
enclosed
reaches
coaster.
top speeds of 149 miles an hour, or 240 kilometers for our European watchers.
I need to see this.
It
In
opened
the
in
fog?
2010. I can't even imagine going 150 miles. Look at this.
Jeez. There's... What?
I would go.
So far, I'm so into this. I'm a speed guy when it comes to roller
Yeah.
coasters. I don't like drops, but I love
I
speed.
love going fast.
This is my favorite thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, this looks great.
But wouldn't
It's
you
like you're in a NASCAR.
Look how open. Have you done that before? Have you driven a NASCAR? Have you done like the go to Charlotte and drive, or like go to one of those
We just had
Virginia?
this conversation. It's not a NASCAR.
stock car?
It's a stock car.
Whatever.
We had this on a
Sorry.
different podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna listen to the Crossroads Leadership podcast, and I'll explain it to you.
I'm into how fast
It
this
is a
thing's going. By
stock
the way,
car.
right
A
now.
This is,
NASCAR is an
something.
acronym.
I mean, look at this
Sorry.
thing going
Sorry.
right now. 150 miles an hour.
I would ride the mess out of this. You would
Yeah.
not be able to get me from stop riding
So
this.
I noticed
over
there's
and
not a
over and
whole
over
lot
again.
happening other than the speed.
What is
Okay.
that? A
No,
dome?
when they designed this coaster, they said in order for us to go 150 miles an hour, we can't go upside down.
Yeah, that's why I'm in it.
We can't have big drops.
Also, why I'm in
We
it.
just have to go straight, real fast.
It's
And
essentially
they
like
did it.
simulating probably like a
Where's this
race
at?
car.
Ferrari World,
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Abu
Well, that's
Dhabi.
why it's called
240
That's a fun
Ferrari
word.
World.
Abu Dhabi. I'll
Yeah, have
the,
you done? Have you
seafood
driven a
Abu
stock car
Dhabi.
before?
No, I've not
So
driven.
I have. This is where I one up you.
Yeah,
in
I
the
have.
NASCAR world.
Well, here's what I'd never learned how to drive stick shift, so that's why I have never
Same,
driven
bro.
All right, well, we're gonna.
stock car.
Same.
But
This has been fun.
but
We're gonna have a
modern
new group next week of people
modern
who are educated.
modern stock
I can drive a
cars
stick.
modern stock cars stick shift is differently.
Me too.
It's a progressive shift now. They just
Yeah.
made that switch with the newest version of the stock car of the NASCAR stock car that came out 2 years ago maybe. It's a progressive shifting now, so it's no longer an H pattern anymore. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the, straight down like that.
That's
Wow.
weird.
That's easier.
Yeah, so I could probably do that.
That's not as fun. The thrill of driving a stick is figuring out where
Yeah.
that gear is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you go from 2 to 3, you're like,
And just stalling out.
I wonder if that
And the
messed
transition
up. They had
just
to relearn,
transmission
you
just
know?
falls right out of the
Yeah.
bottom of it.
it's good. My dad.
Sorry,
I
I'm trying
remember
to look
when I
up
learned to
flights
drive a
to
stick.
Abu Dhabi.
My first car was a 5-seat. My dad said I couldn't. I wasn't allowed to drive until I could drive a stick. And so my first car was a Ford Mustang,
Oh.
5-speed Ford Mustang. Terrible idea.
That's what I learned to drive in.
Terrible idea.
Sticking.
I learned to drive
9
in
days
my
after I got my
mom's
license,
van.
I got a speeding ticket for 70 and a 40. However, you buying tickets to go to Abu Dhabi today?
I'm trying to see what it would cost me to go there.
Probably about $1,800 round trip.
You think? If I
Yeah,
left
I'd
tomorrow
guess.
and came back.
Oh, you're going to do an overnight
Yeah,
trip.
he's on
You're
the
gonna
coaster.
be a little jet lagged.
He's
man.
gonna get off the plane, go to the coaster.
the
That's all I
coaster.
want. I don't even want to spend the night there. I just
Back
want
to
to
the
go.
Atlanta, Abu Dhabi. Let's see. What's it cost? Are you going to Emirates? Oh, you're going to okay. Cater. I don't even know.
It's
that
not
is.
cater. It's Qatar. bro.
Qatar. Cater.
That's not bad.
Oh.
$900 for economy.
Oh, well, that's one way. That's what I said. It'd be $1,800 round trip.
Jeez.
You're right. It is one way.
Excuse me.
Now you need to do that
Lord.
economy
Yeah, it's a
comfort.
20. It's a
bro.
20-second run.
Do that business comfort, and I bet you'll be happy with your decision.
I bet. Look at it.
Oh, do the business elite even better. Yeah.
Select fare. Oh my.
Continue with mixed cabin. Yes. And on the way back, yeah. So it'll be fun.
Wow.
Yeah. So I did. My dad made me get on a hill, and
Oh,
to
Lord.
figure out how to. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is to get in first gear to drive.
Wow.
It's not fun. We stalled out a bunch, and then you just have your dad yelling at you.
There you go.
And you're like, well, I don't know how to drive, so leave me alone. Barely know how to turn the wheel.
Yeah, smooth 12 grand if I want to fly right.
Let's
A
go.
Smooth 12 grand.
All right,
Band name
highest
called
coaster. You
Couple
should
of
know this one, Lindsay.
Connecting flights.
Highest
there.
coaster in the world is. I'm really disappointed in your Six Flags trivia right now.
Wow.
Highest coaster in the world is
Goliath.
at Six Flags.
Is it really Goliath?
No.
Six Flags
Uh,
where? Georgia?
Six Flags
Yeah.
and no. Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
You
I
wanna
know
see-
Six Flags over Georgia, not.
Oh well, this is gonna be a
Other
very
places.
disappointing. I'm just kidding. No, Six Flags. I've ridden this ride, the King to Ka. It is fantastic. You go up. That's how they got that. That's how you get the height. Like you don't, tick 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 tick. That's fine. But this one, King to Ka, you go kind of up in a swirl, and you come down, and it's just got corkscrew. Right? Isn't that what they call
Wow.
it? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like 456 feet high. It is insane. It's a great ride. It's short. It's a very short ride. So
Very-
don't
very
go on
popular.
it if
I
you
got
want to Yep. This one, what I love about this ride, you'll see here in just a second, they shoot you off
Oh,
because you
God.
have to get to top speed pretty
I do
quick to
not
get
like
up.
roller coasters like that.
So
love it like that.
it'll go from like 0 to whatever 80.
Look at that runway too.
Yep, because you're going
Good
straight up. Just watch here in just a second.
Look, is the ride like rumbling or is the
Yeah,
dude
no,
just
I think
nervous?
the guy's just scared.
Yeah,
I think he's
would be.
nervous
Oh my
about what's about to
gosh.
happen, which
mean,
I would be too.
It should be. There we
You
go.
paid a lot for that
Just
iPhone.
shoots,
You
and
wanna
then
drop
you're
it?
going. I
Oh,
mean,
this
look
is
how
my
fast.
jam.
And then you
Wow.
go up,
And then it loses me.
and then you
Wow.
go, "Wee." But it's not a drop. It's not a real hard drop. Like
What are you
you're
talking about?
No, look
That's
at this. You're gonna
straight down.
corkscrew down. Nah, it's not like what you think. Like it's pretty
I'm
gentle.
looking right at it.
It's a great ride, but it's short. Like see how I said. Like it's like you're on the ride for 30 seconds.
It's the drop. It's basically.
That's it. That's the whole ride.
That's it.
That's it. That's what I said. You only go on it because you want to go high. It is a disappointing coaster to say the
Okay.
least.
I feel like there's easier ways.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Anyway, so if you want to get high, ride
There
the
you
King
go.
Kong.
Come on.
It's fine. Like I said, it's a fine coaster.
These
They
kids-
only did it
these
to have
kids
the
are like,
tallest in the
"Get
world.
off. It's my turn.
456 feet high.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways,
It's amazing.
all right. Well, since Lindsay, I'm gonna shift gears since you are
Yeah,
all
let's blow through
things
these notes.
Six
Not
Flags.
a lot of good we can get here.
Yeah. Let's see. No, I mean we got plenty of good content
Oh,
today.
you got the quiz for us?
I'm going to see what you know.
Oh,
I'm going to try to hide
Lord.
the answers.
probably
Because
don't
people
know
were
a whole
cheating
lot.
last week. Do you know how many Six Flags parks there are?
No.
6.
Well,
Mic drop. I can't drop this. 6.
How many do you think? You said 6.
I do think
Okay.
it's 6. Why would
Gotta
I,
be
why
one
would
or-
there- tell me why something called Six Flags would
40.
have.
because it's
Let's
about
see.
the
If it's
Six
7,
Flags
We'll
over.
get to why. In
If it's
just a
7,
let
I'm
me
gonna be
just
really
drop
upset.
some
Well, I
bombs, okay?
know.
The first Six Flags was in Texas because there was at one point Six Flags. Wait for it, over Texas.
Do you know what the Six Flags were?
And why they
America, Mexico, Texas. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, Spain, France.
Spain, France,
Confederacy.
Confederacy. Okay, so yeah, so that's why it's Six Flags
Oh,
because
Dixie.
at one
They didn't
point,
know. They were Texas basically was like, whoever you are, we want to be your friend.
Put a flag in it.
Texas.
Put your flag here.
If you like it, you should have put a
So-
flag in it.
Texas is an Enneagram 7. Let's just
Yeah.
talk about it.
The reason why Texas is bigger than everybody else because
It is. I understand.
they don't know what they want to
God
be.
bless Texas.
They don't
But
want to be.
as far as the number of parks, I'm gonna
Texas
say,
showed up and goes, is this a state? Is,
Yeah.
is this a state? Are we
you
hanging
friends?
out here?
Want to be
We're hanging
friends?
out?
Cool.
You hanging out?
You got
It's like,
tacos? We do.
got tacos.
Salsa? I'll bring. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
they'll bring it all.
I'm gonna go 8 parks. 8 parks.
I think there's like I know there's Texas, Georgia, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Really?
Guess, I mean, my real guess is like a couple dozen.
There's not a
Yeah.
Six Flags in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Is
We're
there?
going to talk about it. There's not.
There's not anymore.
Yeah, it used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a fun one. We'll talk about it in just a
Okay.
second.
No.
39.
I said 40.
39 Six Flags.
I just said 40. Play it back.
Something called Six Flags would
40.
have.
because it's
Let's
a.
play it
Oh,
back.
you know
I
what?
said
You're
it.
right because there's.
I will. I'll instant replay.
There's Fiesta, Texas.
Yep.
You're
Throw
right.
this out
there's-
there.
Yep.
39 of them in North America and Europe.
I'm just going to throw this out there. If you take 3 from 9, what do you get?
6. Although this was as of I just noticed
Carry the one.
this was as of 2002. So this
That's when
number
I was
could be wrong.
born.
I'm not 100%. What?
2002.
Oh my
I know.
gosh. All right.
There's been some
Moving on.
close. since
Yeah.
20 years. When were you born?
2002.
Jesus. Oh wow. See, in her lifetime, Six Flags parks have closed.
Do you know who they partner with?
Ooh, we're
Who-
down now. We're down. We're
27
down to
now.
27.
Oh, in North
Which
America.
again-
That's just North America. See if they
Wow,
see if you
okay.
can get them with Europe in
Go
there.
international.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. In the world. Oh, 27 United States, Canada, and Mexico. Why don't I add Europe in there though? All right, 27 now.
Partnerships. I'm gonna guess.
Could be.
Talkies.
No. Sorry. Let me finish that. Let me finish the question. Who is it that they partner with from a cartoon character perspective?
Oh,
Donald Duck.
Looney Tunes.
Looney
The
Tunes.
Looney
Warner
yeah,
Brothers.
mhm,
Bruno
yeah,
Mars.
they did.
Oh,
Can't.
that Wile E. Coyote coaster. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What was
so
the real
fun.
answer? I was in my
So
head.
good.
Looney Tunes.
So
Looney Tunes.
fun.
Yeah.
And superheroes like DC.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Yes.
I
that
was
one.
terrified of Bugs Bunny
I can't
when I
finish
was
it.
a
We'll get
kid.
flagged. maybe 6 times.
Do you know which Six Flags is home to the world's first inverted coaster? Six Flags was the first one to do it
Is that like a
in 1992, named Batman. Anybody know where that is?
like an inverted belly
Here.
button?
No. No, it's where they're hanging. Your legs are hanging.
Oh, okay. So it's the coaster.
Instead of sitting, you're
the
hanging.
coaster part is
California.
the rail is above you and not under you.
Yeah, yeah. What you said?
California, Magic Mountain.
Six Flags Great America. Where's that at?
Ooh.
Great America sounds like somewhere
Jersey,
in
right?
Minnesota or
Yeah,
something.
that's Great Adventure.
Minnesota.
Feels like a Midwestern thing, yeah?
Yeah, Minnesota, Michigan.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Where is it? Where is it?
What?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. I don't know where Great America is.
I need you to get better at
Yeah,
when you're actually quizzing us and you know the
I mean,
answer versus.
yeah. I knew the right answer. I just don't know
He
where it
goes,
is.
no, I'm legit asking. Do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know where it's at? I don't
Do you
know.
know where it is?
You have the computer. I'm like, well, you have the answers.
Yeah, yeah. This
All right, what's the question again?
Batman is here.
Six Flags Great America.
There's
there is a
Batmans,
Batman
multiple.
here,
Yeah.
but the OG.
Oh, like the original one.
Yeah, the
I was
first,
like,
the world's
hold up.
first inverted coaster, which an inverted coaster, those that hang from the track, although they're common nowadays,
Oh.
was built in 1992.
Illinois. Great America's Illinois.
That feels
Okay.
right.
Mhm.
That feels right. Yeah. Let me see. Which do you know where it is in Canada?
Gotta be Toronto.
Quebec,
Sure.
rocking it out.
Bunch of the
Yeah.
the Frenchies.
Montreal.
Could be. Let's see.
Montreal.
Is there anything else fun?
He said Quebec already.
And then Montreal's the capital.
Ah, here we go. Here's Six Flags Over Georgia question for you.
I don't know my.
I don't know what's
I
happening
don't
over
know
there.
Canada
I don't
geography. Break it down for me. Are you telling me Montreal is inside of Quebec?
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
But is it the capital?
That's right. I knew that. I
Did
knew
you?
that now.
It's just like a Kansas City thing.
I thought it was for a second. No, only reason I know that. Here's the only reason I know that
Oh,
is
God.
one of my best like celebrity meetings I've ever had is someone that no one would even really know. I don't even really remember his name, to be honest with you.
Great celebrity meeting.
But
Really impactful.
he's the creative director for Cirque du Soleil, and they're based out of Montreal.
Oh yeah, Montreal, Quebec,
I
Canada.
met him backstage at a creative conference.
That's
And
amazing.
I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I love me some circus.
Why is the railroad at Six Flags over Georgia called Marthasville Depot? You know that one?
Marthasville Depot?
What?
That's what the train
That
station.
sounds like a lot of company names.
The
merged
railroad
into
Yeah,
one.
at
I
Six
am
Flags over
lost.
Georgia. The railroad.
Just to be clear,
The
are
train,
you asking
yeah.
for the answer or you know the answer?
I do know the answer.
Okay,
Why is it
cool. I just
called?
want to know. I need to go.
Why is it called
Martha's?
Marthasville Depot?
What in the world?
I'm gonna guess at one point there was a train somewhere in Georgia that went to a town called Marthasville.
Well, part of that what you're saying is correct. The other part is that Atlanta was originally called
Marthasville?
Marthasville.
Really?
Is that why
Really?
we have the Marta?
Early,
No.
Yes.
Well,
it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's
There's
on
no
here.
way. Marta stands for something else. You're lying. Look at your face. He goes, no, actually.
I just
right.
wanted to know. I just wanted to act like I knew, like I had done the research to know the right answer.
I'm just saying. It's
yeah.
Martasville.
Yep.
Martasville.
Crazy.
At first, they at first the city was called Terminus, by the way. And then
that
wait,
sounds
sorry,
like where
sorry,
you
sorry, no. I think the railroad was called Terminus, and then they renamed it to Marthasville
Gotcha.
after the governor's daughter. Oh no, wait, this is the city. That's fun. So the city was called Terminus, which is a weird city name. Then Marthasville in 1843 after the governor's daughter, and then the name was changed later to Atlanta to reflect its ties to the Western and Atlantic. And there we go. There it is. All right.
There you go.
Which one's the oldest?
The more
Anybody
you know.
The oldest out of all
Texas.
the 27
Which of
Six
Six
Flags?
Flags parks is the
It's
oldest?
got to be one of those in Texas somewhere, right?
It's Arlington, right?
Not Texas? This company's jacked up.
I thought the
Fire
first
Oh
one
wait,
was.
no, yeah, you're correct. Texas is the oldest.
I was about to say we just talked
Arlington,
about
Yeah, Six Flags over Georgia was the second one.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. I was like, no, that's not right. I had to
been
read
there.
the whole sentence.
I've been to Six Flags over Texas.
Just hand it to her, let her read it.
I did a lot of prep work for
I
today.
could tell.
I really came in hot.
Jesus.
Well, this is new. I printed it off this morning because I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
the-
should probably do some
the
Six
ink's
Flags
still
trivia.
warm.
Yeah. Yeah.
We,
Anyways.
we have the heir to the throne.
We do have the
I just have
So
a random
Six Flags
question.
over Georgia.
How many
Oh,
times
God.
have you been to Six Flags?
Oh my God, more than there was. Okay, so one summer, my mom was working there like full time. Parents were divorced, so like we never saw my dad. And my grandmother is a lunch lady, so like she was out.
I love this.
She had the same breaks as like us because
Yes.
obviously like we were in
Yes.
school, so she would keep us over the summer.
We've lost him.
He's
I
gone.
don't. I'm
You broke
acting like
Dustin.
he's not
He's gone.
here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
broke him.
I love what's happening right now.
Okay. Anyways,
Oh, ways to describe your grandmother.
He's a lunch lady, man.
Lovely woman, 5'4".
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lunch lady.
Gray hair, lunch lady.
gosh.
She's got a real lunch lady vibe.
He's gone. He's
is
completely gone at this point.
Okay, so one
Okay.
summer.
All right. So one summer.
So she's a lunch lady, and you know they don't make a whole lot. So
Yeah.
she.
School pay. Sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's
Okay.
got one or two more in him, but
Sure
So she worked part time for my mom at Six Flags
Okay.
over the summer for a little bit, like in the loss prevention area.
Okay.
So every single day for a summer straight, except for like maybe a handful of days, we were at Six Flags.
Oh my gosh.
Every single day.
did you ever get tired
Yeah.
of it?
Absolutely. I like hated going after that.
You
Oh,
probably,
really?
you probably
Yeah.
know it backwards and forwards.
Oh my gosh. I wrote literally every ride at least
Are there any
twice.
secret tunnels in that park?
Secret tunnels?
Yeah, some theme parks have secret tunnels for the
I
for the
mean-
people that work there to get from one side of the park
Oh
to the
yeah. We used to like go back there and like walk behind like I don't know how to describe it, but like behind like certain like restricted areas to get to
Wow.
one side of the park from the other because it's too long to walk the other way.
There you
But
go.
That is amazing.
Was it underground or was it just a
no,
different way?
it's just
Are there a bunch
yeah,
of golf
it's
carts
just
take you from place to
Yeah.
another? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
met Bugs Bunny personally?
Ooh, how loony have you gotten there?
How is I just want to know how is Bugs when he's like
Yeah.
When
he's
Bugs takes his head off, what's
behind the
Scale of
scenes?
Daffy to Bugs.
He
How's
was-
Bugsy?
well, when
have
I
you
like
gotten?
saw him, they like so the loss prevention like offices were right beside where all the characters like got dressed up. So like I would constantly see them walk like behind the gate to go get undressed, and they were just a bunch of teenagers like
Yeah.
taking off their
Wow.
stuff, and, like
And now my
smoking
child's
cigarettes like
Gone.
on their break and stuff.
But
Those
sidebar,
are
loss
good.
prevention should be like a show. You know, like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Loss
lost.
prevention.
Yeah,
I just imagine
be
a
a
lot of
great show.
lunches.
well, like
being there.
at
Lot of
Six
sack
Flags.
lunches.
Look, you're stuck on this.
It was Greg.
Yeah.
Gregory, your guacamole is ready.
Just hit the intercom over the entire theme park. Gregory, you left your sack lunch
Check
How
your
many
stack of
loss
lunch over here.
prevention?
next to the
let's lean in
Daffy
for a
Duck
minute.
exhibit.
How many missing children? That's pretty common, right?
That's not lost for
Yeah.
Is it?
Read
I
the
mean,
room,
no,
Johnny.
but
I'm just saying, I would imagine like that's
Any
is
real
that
bad
what-
people over there? They were putting anybody
No.
in jail.
People
Well,
get
we had-
separated. And
Oh,
this
yeah.
is 2022. You know, so okay.
Yeah.
You're born in 02. This is the summer of Six Flags. How old are you? This is
like 7, 8,
7.
9.
So we're looking
somewhere
at
around there.
2010.
Running around this park.
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah.
2010. Cell phones were a thing, but most a 9-year-old probably didn't have a cell
No,
phone.
we
So
weren't handing them out
if
with
if a child gets separated, can't find mom or auntie, did they go to loss prevention?
So there was a little like cabin in the park that was called the Lost Parents Cabin.
Ooh,
So where the
you know what? I
parents
think
Is
would
that
go.
still there?
I think so. It's like right in front of
I saw a
the.
documentary about that once.
Did you really?
Ooh.
Ted Kaczynski.
He can't get a statement out right now.
A horror
He's
film.
stuck in it.
Lost Parents.
Unabomber's that?
Oh my gosh, starring. Oh my gosh.
Dustin.
What? Okay.
What happened?
No bangs for Dustin. Next one. This is clearly taking
We've
him
lost
off.
the sponsorship. But no, I mean
Yeah,
that's
no,
terrifying.
yeah.
As,
Like
as a
parents
kid.
would go there, like if they lost their kid, but if like you couldn't find the kid, or like somebody found a kid in the park that was just running around without a parent, you would bring them to the loss prevention offices.
I gotcha.
Like that's where I guess they would like handle that kind of stuff. 'Cause
Okay.
I've been in there before, and like kids were screaming, crying because they can't find their
I would
parents.
freak
so.
out.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. If I can't find my kid in Walmart, I'm calling the Men in Black. Well,
Listen,
hey,
I had a moment. We were at
You know what I'm
SeaWorld.
saying?
We went to SeaWorld a couple years ago. And, the one with the whales.
Okay. I know you're talking about.
I
you
didn't
went-
see the world.
I mean, you
we
went
were at
to see the world or
Hashtag
see
the
world.
office. No, we were at SeaWorld, and I had this moment. I had went to the bathroom and left my family out to wait. Right, so they're all waiting at this point. Like Allie's in a stroller, Aiden's able to walk, but I mean for the most part, both kids are in strollers, so it's fine. So I walk in, I walk back out, and all of them are gone.
Mm.
Now, Dustin, you and I share the same problem. I don't know why my wife has a phone. I still don't know why.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
still like every day I go, why did I buy this for you?
Yeah.
And so I
A
come
quick-
out and I
quick
go,
way to save $100 a month right
yeah,
now.
right now I could do it. And I go, I bought her watch to find her phone. That's pretty much all that
Oh,
is.
that's
It's
the
like
best
ping,
feature.
ping, ping.
It's a Find My Phone.
Yeah.
Is your
Wrist-
wrist not vibrating right now?
But then she forgets to charge that 9 days out of 10. So she's like, oh, well, my watch is dead and I can't find my phone. I'm like, well,
9
it
days
sounds
out
like
of
we are out of luck. Anyways, I walk out of the bathroom, gone. Whole family, gone. And I go immediately like, I watched too many documentaries. I'm like, they've all been taken. They've all. I'm like, how much money do I have for
abducted.
ransom? Why did they? Like, did
Where's-
they know about
where's
my
Liam
secret
Neeson
money?
when you need him?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Secret.
I'm like running around. And I'm trying to like go, okay, they probably went over here. Maybe they went to this shop. Like there's a little candy shop. Maybe the kids got whatever. And I'm like running in circles. And I get to this moment where I'm like, I'm never going to see my family again.
Oh my gosh.
And this is real. I literally I break down. Like I'm like the kid, but my whole family's gone. And I'm like,
Wow.
what is happening? And out of that moment, my wife just, and I'm going with the kids. I'm like, where were you? She's like, we were going over to look at the water. I was like, yeah. All right, first of all, where's your phone? Oh, I think it's in my wallet. I think it's in my purse, whatever. I was like,
Wow. Is anybody else's first response in those moments? They got raptured and I got left behind.
okay.
I just say it.
Yeah.
I've
I
watched
don't
way too
think
many Kirk
I don't-
Cameron movies.
I don't think I'm as Christian as you, but
If I believed in the rapture, I'd
Well,
probably say
wait,
it.
hot take. What,
yeah, no.
If
Kirk
it's
I-
Cameron
had
messed
that.
me
I
up.
had a similar moment
Conspiracy
this
episode.
past
I wanna
weekend
have
at
a
the
whole
races.
conversation.
Ethan and I both went into the restroom at the same time together during a break,
Yeah.
and I came out before he did. And there's kind of two entrances to the restroom, you know what I mean? And they're
Yeah.
far apart from each other. And I thought, like, we're both going in there to do the same thing. I'm not going to get graphic. Like, it's going to come out, like, we're going to come out by about the same time. That's how it's been happening all weekend, right? Sorry, that's how it's happening all weekend. And we come out, and I come out, and I look, he's not there. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe he came out the other end, which is way down there.
Wow.
So I go down to the other end. He's not there either. And I'm going, This is how it happens.
Is that it?
This is how it happens.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, I mean, it's not.
Panic.
Oh my
effect.
gosh.
Yeah, it's so
Absolute
terrible.
panic moment.
And by the
Yeah.
time he comes watering up, like, okay, you're good. You're good now. We're
And
good.
this is why there's the child leashes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
I need one.
I
don't do that.
am pro the backpack
Hey,
leashes.
it's
Yeah.
stylish.
I like it for other people because it makes me laugh, but
Yeah.
I will not treat my kids that way.
Oh, I will. I'm just kidding.
It's amazing.
No, we went to those little ankle bracelets. For,
Yes, 100%.
So if they get out of a certain range, it
Yeah,
slaps them.
we got the shock ones where we can just buzz it like that. Yeah,
It's fun. I know how much voltage.
it's a real
kid
thing. I
can
know you're not a
take.
parent yet, but you'll get to the point where like if I could just have a shock collar, that'd be good.
Yeah, I know how much voltage a kid can take before he goes out.
Right. There's the
125 volts
yes. They release it every year. The federal government releases it every year. This is how much charge you get without getting arrested.
without getting arrested.
Wow.
So it's just like a little taser.
You don't know this? We don't leave them with babysitters because we don't trust babysitters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you should
I
be playing with
babysat
it.
both your kids at the same
I
time.
know we don't. But that's why we don't leave it with you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we had
We
our
don't-
cameras and the shot collars on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyways, all right.
Yikes.
How many coasters do you think the most are in one park?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you to
Say
rephrase that
again.
question.
How many coasters?
How many most
How
coasters
many-
parks are when exist?
That confused me very bad.
How many
Somebody else should have hosted
mini
today.
much moosin?
How many? How many times does it? How many?
How many licks?
How many does it get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? What parks have the most coasters and how many?
What parks?
Yeah,
Like
you-
Six Flags?
Yeah, no, just in general.
Oh, I
This
don't
is
We're
know.
not
off
a
of
Six
Six
Flags.
Flags
This is
now.
not a Six Flags
You
episode.
disappointed me with all your Six Flags.
I know a lot
Flags.
about Six
I mean, when you told me that Bugs Bunny wasn't real and played by a teenager,
Well, yeah,
All right,
you really
most coasters in one park.
Yeah, most coasters, legit coasters, not rides. Rides are
I feel
different.
Right.
like I know the answer to this.
Do it.
20.
You're asking for the park, not the number. What are you asking for?
You
Number or
can
park?
guess the number.
Number?
I mean the park. If you know the park.
He's
I
asking for a
feel
number.
like I know the park in the back of my head, but I can't think of it right
Okay.
now.
I'm
Number?
gonna give you a hint. Not Disney.
No, it's not. Number wise, I'm gonna guess 34.
Wow. Okay.
isn't it? I think it's Universal, right?
It's not Universal.
No,
They might have rides.
I
You're
don't
thinking
think-
about rides, not
I don't think
coasters.
it's in Florida.
It's not in California.
It's not in California.
It is in California.
It is
Got
in
it.
California.
It's a Six Flags, California.
I was gonna say Six Flags,
Oh,
but I was like, we just. But
know
then,
what that
you,
one's
but then
called?
you're like, no, we're not talking about Six Flags anymore. So that's why I took that as a hint.
Six Flags is. I feel like that's the
Is Magic
amusement
Mountain?
park with the most
Really?
coasters.
What is it?
Six Flags Magic Mountain. I
Yeah,
used
out
to
of the
live,
top
like,
Magic
10, out of the
Mountain, yeah.
top 10 list, Six Flags has 1, 2, 3.
What are the shows like
4.
there? They have shows at Magic Mountain. What kind of shows?
I've
I've been
are
there
been
several times. We used to live like 45 minutes
kind
from
of shows
Six
are at
Flags
Magic
Mountain. I can't remember honestly, but I didn't
I
realize
mean, I
they
feel
had
like
that many. I
I
mean,
feel like they should have a magic
I
show.
guess I just took it for granted.
That's what I'm getting at.
I
They
don't
make
think they have
mountains
magic.
disappear. They have 20. You're right.
20 coasters.
20 coasters
See?
as of 2022.
See? Told y'all.
Yeah,
There you
she's
go.
in it.
much
She's
There
back
is
in
that
it.
Six Flags knowledge.
She's back in it.
Did you know Six Flags over Georgia, they're doing like a Fright Fest in the summer this year?
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
What are they gonna like do? Why not do Christmas? Like that's more. You're triggering.
Yeah, but like people like Fright Fest more than Christmas.
That's fair.
And people like being scared.
So how's that gonna work?
Mm.
They're gonna do.
So, if they're not calling it
You're as
summer
good as me.
screen,
You're as good as me at hosting
Yeah.
these. Yeah.
What about that? Mm.
They're just it's gonna be like Fright Fest just in the summer. It's
But
gonna
like,
be
are they
hot.
gonna do it like on the daily? Is it like they're gonna say
Yeah.
like, hey, from 6 o'clock?
Yeah,
till 10
yeah,
o'clock,
no, like it's like at night, like from I think like 4, 5, somewhere around in
That
there
place
till
looks out of
when it
place.
closed.
But like just on the weekends?
No, like every
Oh,
day.
all night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's great.
don't like this dude's face.
He-
Oh.
Looking at Wonder
Yep,
Woman
looking at
like
Wonder
Ooh,
Woman.
that.
that is, and the wife
Ew.
has no idea.
No
Look
idea.
at it.
No,
That is just.
Ugh.
that's
Robin,
creepy.
look at Robin. Robin's an underrated
Robin
superhero.
looks like
Robin's
he's about
Robin's
to-
checking his text
Look at
messages.
him.
He's
That
about to
guy.
take that creeper dad out. Look at
He's
him.
looking at
Robin
him.
is like
He's eyeing him down. Batman has no idea.
Great-
Batman, wake
great,
up.
Great costumes though. Good for them.
amazing.
I wish I still did that.
I was looking for.
Just amazing.
Me too. Makes you feel like Disney.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on, Six Flags.
that could really step up their game.
So is
Let-
it is
let me
their
call
partnership?
Greg.
Is it with Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
Because that's the DC and
That's
the Looney
correct.
Tunes. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah. All right. 20. Yeah. Canada, and Poland. Sorry.
Portlandia.
They have 2 parks in there. Have 17. However, that one in Canada is owned by Cedar Fair. You know who also owns Cedar Fair?
Cedar Point.
is
There
owned
you
by
go.
them. They have 16. Then Great America
Do you
in
think
Illinois.
Do you think
15.
their coasters were originally made of cedar wood?
We're going to talk about wooden coasters here in a second, but I don't think so.
I hate wooden coasters.
Charlotte, Carowinds has 14, also owned by Cedar Fair. Kings Island, Six Flags Great Adventure, Jersey has 14. Hershey Park, I didn't know this. Hershey Park has 13 coasters.
Come on.
It's an underrated park.
Maybe that's
Very
what I was thinking.
underrated.
Maybe that's what I
It's an
was thinking.
underrated park. It's a
Amazing.
good park.
It
Is
is.
it like Hershey's chocolate?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it Hershey?
So they
It's
have
in
like
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
at Hershey you can
Chicago
go.
School.
You can do like the
Oh, that's
chocolate
cool.
factory. Like you can do the tour.
Yeah.
Watch how they make it. All that stuff. But
Huh.
then they have like a whole amusement park.
That
And it's
is
pretty.
dope.
It's pretty incredible.
I wanna
It's a
go.
great park.
Not
It
to
smells like
get-
chocolate the whole
Largest
time.
amusement
Not to
park
get
in
real
Pennsylvania.
gross here, but I wonder
Yeah.
how many people go to the chocolate factory first, get
That
pumped full
looks
of
so
chocolate,
dope.
And then
That
get
looks
on
like
a
a fun
coaster,
roller
and then-
coaster.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it smells great in that park.
I bet it does.
They do a great job of. I'm a firm believer. If you're going to create a good environment, you have to touch all five senses:
Yeah.
taste, touch, smell,
Ooh.
like all that stuff.
Talk about that.
And
It's
they,
good.
you walk through, and I'm telling you, it's like you can. It's great. It
Look at
smells
this,
like chocolate.
the giant Reese's candy bar. I want to
That
get a
is
picture taken with that guy.
hilarious.
Yeah, they have giant. They don't have a partnership with any. Obviously, like any
Characters.
characters. They bring all their characters to life. So like M&Ms are there. Or not M. They don't do M&Ms.
They know.
They have a
Talking about
version
the
of
rapper.
M&Ms.
I'm just saying, if there's not a water ride full of chocolate lava, like Willy Wonka style,
I don't think
What's
they do have a
happening?
yeah,
I
don't think
know.
they do. You can look and see,
they
but I don't think
should.
they do.
There's a restaurant called the Chocolatier.
Yep.
ooh, yeah, there is.
Mhm.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah,
good.
it's
Willy
good.
Wonka would be a great.
I think that
amusement park.
cheeseburger
I
has
was
chocolate
literally
on it.
thinking that about 5 minutes ago when we were talking about this.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
What
like
a
a
park
Willy
that would
Wonka
be.
like
Yes.
chocolate factory amusement park.
Yeah.
That'd be so dope.
There's an amusement park I really want to go to in California that just opened in Universal Studios. The Super Mario one. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen this? Super Mario World.
Yes.
It's in Japan already.
Okay, there is a new Willy Wonka chocolate factory theme park
Seriously.
as of 2020. It's in the works.
Oh.
Opening up in 2024
Oh, next year.
in Amsterdam.
That
Wow.
tracks.
Well,
Look
we'll
at
get
that.
there.
Can
We'll
we
get-
go?
Yeah.
I mean,
Field trip?
Yeah, I'm in.
Let's go.
That
it's a-
looks
it's a-
incredible.
that.
air
Full
trip.
size roller coaster. Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory with a
That
full
is
size roller.
dope.
Oh, there's only gonna be one coaster. That's not a
Oh.
theme park.
Well, I mean, there's not really that many coasters there.
Okay, hang on.
Like
The
on
factory
real.
will offer both education regarding the food industry as well as interactive games. And okay, this is not a theme park. This is a trick with one coaster.
I don't think you have to have multiple coasters in
I
order to be.
wanna,
It
like,
is a
experience
park and it is
the
themed.
movie.
I do.
That's a
I
theme
want to
park.
eat the snozberry.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
It's not an
Yeah.
amusement park.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
an
not
amusement park.
amused.
It's an experience.
No.
It's an immersive experience.
Yeah.
I want to be taken through like.
Yeah,
I
mean,
want to
it's
get.
in
I
the
want to float on the bubble. I want to
Yeah.
float like when you eat the bubbles and you're like
Yes.
floating up. I want to do that. I want to get
I wanna
so
get a
close to
squirrel.
the fan that I feel like I'm gonna die.
And you have to
then
burp.
Boom. Yeah, you got to burp to get
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Oh man.
I want to buy a
My whole
squirrel.
childhood just
Still
came back
looks
to
fun.
life.
I still want to go.
Yeah, we'll go. It just
Yeah.
You had to
That
turn
ain't
your
about tickets.
nerd hat on. So there's one. There's Super Mario Land is coming to Orlando too.
Super
Come on.
Mario Land.
Yep. So there's one in Japan, Universal Studios. There's one in California right now that just opened up this year. That's blowing up right now. And then I don't know if you guys know this. We have a friend of ours that is just got a job working at Universal in Orlando.
Yep.
So I will definitely be calling them to try to get some tickets to Super
That's
Mario
not
Land. That's a Game Boy game.
Apparently.
Universal Studios. I don't know if that will help. I don't know if it's There it is.
This is going to be amazing.
Super Nintendo World.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, so that's what I was. Not the right thing.
I don't know. Is Mario in there? It's all Mario themed.
I mean,
How
Nintendo-
this hasn't
Nintendo,
already
Mario-
happened
is the
Nintendo
real
is
question.
Mario.
Look how cool that is.
Now, at what point do I get to like jump up and hit my head on a brick and have a coin pop out?
Literally.
Yep. I think that is the first thing you
Or
do
a
when you get in
mushroom.
there.
That's little things to do. Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna. Yeah, let's do it. Oh,
Is
rides and
Lego
attractions.
Land still a thing?
Yeah.
Legoland
Legoland.
is the thing.
Legoland is
great.
great.
It's
Where is it
amazing.
at?
Okay,
There's a
nice.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
There's one in Texas, of course, Dallas. There's one in Orlando.
Yep.
I think there's not one here. DC maybe. I'd have to go back and look in.
It's technically, wait for it, Winter Haven. Let's go. Right
Yeah.
outside of Orlando.
Yeah.
But there's a Peppa
Lego-
Pig
oh,
world
there's
connected
Discovery
to it
Center,
now.
not Legoland.
Pig.
Yeah, Legoland is in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's one. Or maybe
That's
it's just a
dope.
Discovery Center in Dallas. I thought there was one in
There
Dallas.
is a
too.
Discovery Center in Dallas. Yep. There
Is that
used
what
to
it
be
is?
one here.
It's not
but,
an actual resort.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
used to be one in Atlanta. It's not anymore.
Yeah. I my
Cool.
my Legoland experience is we recently went to the Peppa Pig world. It's like right next to Legoland.
Yeah.
And it was like the middle of June, so hot. And right before we left, I realized there was a theater showing all the Peppa Pig episodes that was like air conditioned that I could have been in the whole time.
Wow.
Ooh.
I was so mad.
I was telling.
Could've been
Oh, look at
pulling
that.
off.
That looks fun.
You can get a muddy puddle shake there. It's amazing.
Oh
you
my
know
gosh.
Peppa jumps
Yep.
in muddy puddles.
Yeah.
Get a muddy puddle milkshake. It's amazing. It's really it's a good time. It's
Are they connected? They're connected.
yeah,
Yeah.
they share a part. Yeah, they're the same company and they share the parking lot. similar to like a Disney or Universal setup.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's a good time.
I'm gonna tell you,
I
I've
met
never
Daddy
seen
Pig.
one episode
We had a
of Peppa
combo.
Pig.
It was
My daughter's really into Pepper right now.
dude, you
loves
should
her some
go.
Peppa.
It's actually pretty cheap. I think it's like $29 a ticket or something. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, you got to get down there, of course, but the actual ticket price is not bad.
I was telling Dustin, in Japan they have a park that they couldn't control the temperature, like the climate well enough, so they put awnings over the whole park so they can determine if it's cold or hot. And
Wow.
they can keep you. Anyways,
It's amazing. But
Yeah.
there is like a Daddy Pig coaster. Thing slaps. So good.
Daddy Pig.
Come on.
Daddy Pig.
I think it reaches at least 30 miles an hour.
Our
That's
world's oldest coaster. You know where that is? Pennsylvania.
Amsterdam.
So again, I didn't
That's
know if
right.
you were asking for the answer or you.
Yeah.
had the answer.
Do you know what it is?
I
Hey, man,
just
can you
changed
figure it out real quick? Yeah, it's called the
curious.
Leap the Dips. Still active.
What's that now?
Leap the Dips in Lakemont Park, Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Altoona. I've been to Altoona.
Altoona.
Yeah.
I've actually been to Altoona like
Guess how fast this
freakishly
bad boy
lots of
goes.
times.
Big Altoona.
Guess how fast
gosh.
this guy goes.
I'm going to guess 18 miles per hour.
You'd be wrong.
That's what it says right here.
Oh,
Max
is it
speed, 18.
Max speed. Oh, they've increased it. Originally, rolling downhill, it goes 10 miles
Really?
an hour.
Get
Yeah.
out.
Maybe that's their
I'm gonna
max
go.
speed. Average speed is 10. It was built in 1902. And it closed down in the 1980s. They almost demolished it in 1986. But then in 99, they refurbished it and reopened it. Here's the fun thing about this coaster. You ready? No seat belts, no lap bars, no headrest.
Well,
Oh,
And it doesn't have any wheels underneath the
it's like,
security.
it's like a handbar.
It was
at that
awarded
pace, I
about.
mean, you could outwalk it.
It's a wooden coaster, yeah.
It was awarded 3 months before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, like a landmark.
I want to see
yeah.
this POV here.
Batman, of course, was a landmark one in 1992. We talked about that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The Coney Island Cyclone. You ever been there? Coney Island?
Nope.
I've never. It's.
I want to
bucket
go there and
list.
watch is that where they do the hot dog eating contest? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I want to go there. We can do that.
The
We can,
Nathan's hot dog contest.
yeah, we can ride the Coney Island Cyclone.
That
Look at
one's
this thing.
achievable, y'all. I mean, it's only a 16-hour.
Hands
drive.
up.
It's the second steepest wooden roller coaster in the world.
I'm sorry. I'm still on the.
You're the leap the lips.
Yeah, I'm like
leap the dips.
hands up.
That's a lot.
Hands up here.
We used to do a ministry in Altoona twice a year, and I did not know this existed, and now I'm
The
cheated.
leap the dips.
I cannot wait to get to the top of this thing.
This thing averages 10 miles an hour. Get ready for the
That's-
slowest
that's what
roller
I'm ready to
coaster.
see.
We just went from
Oh my
It's
goodness.
the oldest and slowest.
yeah. Well, it's probably the slowest because I mean, look how rusted that is. Gosh,
Yikes.
I would. That would just be. You know,
I would have
The
pain.
thrill is
Bouncing
this
around
thing
back
gonna-
and forth in
Yeah.
between those two rails.
there's
Jeez.
no.
Oh, ouch.
That's because there's no securing wheels underneath. Is what it said. There's
Oh,
no. It's the what it says. The only side friction coaster left, which means it doesn't have an extra set of wheels
Why would
under the
you
track that is standard now.
even
Yeah.
wanna ride
So you're
that?
just
Yeah.
bouncing between these.
And if
two.
you bounce off of one too hard, the wheels pop off and fall in those little cracks.
But that's
right
why
there.
you only go 10 miles an hour.
Wow.
Have
So
y'all
that's
heard
the
of-
thrill right there. Is are you going to make
The
it?
thrill
through?
is, yeah, am I going to make it out?
You're going to survive.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Lake Winnie in Pasoka?
No.
Sorry, you need to break that down for me a little
Yeah.
slower.
I don't even know how to spell
Say
it.
it. Say it again.
Lake Winnie in Pasoka.
No. Tell me more.
It's in Georgia. For some reason, we used to go there as a family all
Okay.
the time when I was little because we were tired of Six Flags, I guess.
I would be.
But it's literally the most random amusement park I've ever been to.
It's like Winnie, not Weenie.
Yeah, Lake Winnie in Pasoka.
Wow.
Shit. It's the southern accent.
Shut up.
It's
That's what she said.
it's that Rock Mart coming out. It's
Come
that
on,
Rock Mart,
Rock
Georgia.
Mart.
Rockmart, Georgia.
That Rock Mart, Georgia
so,
coming out.
So if you win a game, how do you say that?
Weenie game.
Huh?
Do you say we wean it?
Win a game?
Wean?
You mean? Are
Sorry.
you hashtag weenie?
It's a winner.
Oh, it was like
Eyes
like
or
a
E's?
okay. Anyways, it's the most.
Are we gonna be able to feel the room? Wait, feel it or
Or fill it.
Is it tweening?
feel
Is
it.
weaning?
All
Tweening
right,
is winning.
continue.
All right, so it's the most random amusement park I've ever been to. Like the
Oh, come on, get
rides
happy.
are just so like it's like a fair, but
Currently
like
closed. Currently closed.
a permanent
Aw.
fair.
That's fun.
Permanent fair. I'm into permanent fair vibes.
Like it's so weird. I don't know.
Are they all wooden coasters
it-
there? They don't look like they have any metal.
Why are they
coasters.
closed?
Oh, never mind.
They
There you go.
Maybe they'll
do
be open.
have. I think
Maybe
they
in the
had like
summer.
they have one big coaster and it's a wooden one,
No,
Ah,
that
okay.
is not a link. Okay.
but yeah, it's very
Calendar.
Ooh,
very
look at that
random.
calendar.
Gosh, look at that color.
And every time I've gone, we've
happened?
maybe seen like 5 people in the park the whole
Really?
time. So we
I-
just
this-
When
run
did they
up on
record this
rides.
video? They just pay people to come, like,
yeah,
hey, come be in our video.
I
and
think
ride all
at
these
one
coasters."
point it was like really popular, but when
Oh,
we were
man.
going, like we would just run up on rides and just.
I bet it's popular now because it's nostalgic. Like
yeah.
it's older.
I don't.
you know
Where
what I
is
mean?
it at in Georgia?
Yeah.
I know it was
It's
like in the
in,
middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I saw it starts with an R.
There's one of your little pirate
Rock
ship
Mart,
things you guys
Georgia.
like so much.
It's in Rossville.
Rossville.
Where is
Rock
that
Mart.
even?
Is that my home city? Is that my home city and I didn't even know?
This feels like a staff day.
Your parents are like,
Let's
we're just
go
going to
down
go up the street here. We're
Lake
going on a
Lincoln.
family vacation right up the road.
Rossville is
It's up north.
up south of Chattanooga.
All right.
Dope.
Yo, welcome.
That's
Welcome,
it.
Lake.
Let's go.
Winna-
Ooh, the Cannonball
It's
Run.
fun. Yeah, that's the main
Throwback.
like coaster in the park. There's one coaster that literally like
Little callback, yeah.
it literally feels like it goes like maybe 10, 15 miles an hour, and it's just a square like that goes all the way down to the ground. Like it's so dumb.
Sign me up.
I mean, you love a good drop.
It's fun.
Do you do those? You don't do those ones where they take you up and just.
No,
Oh,
sir.
gosh,
That's
like
a,
the acrophobia?
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hard no for me.
Yeah.
A lady's legs got cut off from that riding it.
Yeah. I mean,
Do we wanna
there's
get
a
into
kid who
accidents?
fell. There's a kid who fell there in 2014. Not there, but
Yeah.
that's in like Orlando. Yeah, I don't. That ride stresses me out.
Yeah, I don't like it.
My kid like love. I'm like,
Don't
I'll
do the
see-
Tower
do-
Terror. or
Yeah,
any
I
of
can't
that.
do anything.
Don't
No,
do it.
no, there's Falcon Fury at Busch Gardens in Tampa. It's like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna like I was terrified.
Yeah,
I
I
was gonna
can't do
cry. Fear tears.
I can't do it. Yeah. You guys don't go back there.
Okay.
I was skipping past it to the other ones.
There are 5 states without any coasters in them at all. 0
Oh, not
coasters.
even. Okay.
Probably can guess what those are.
Rhode Island,
Yep.
Utah.
Iowa,
No, not Utah. You said Iowa? No. not Utah.
Montana.
Montana's one.
North
Yeah.
Dakota.
Ooh,
Oh no, North Dakota has 1.
South Dakota.
One roller coaster or one park?
Yep. No, they have a 1 kiddie coaster, which is like a smaller coaster.
Wow.
And they're all frozen.
That was South Dakota.
This is so fun.
You said North.
Yeah,
I
South
said-
Dakota. No, South Dakota actually is one-upping North Dakota.
Yeah, because it's warmer.
Yeah, yeah. South Dakota is actually a pretty big, much bigger touristy destination.
Really?
Isn't that where the South Dakota has the faces? Yeah. What is it called?
Yeah.
Faces?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount
It's
Rushmore.
cute.
Isn't that South
Okay.
Dakota?
I think you're right.
Is that right?
Almost said Everest. He said Mount. I said Everest.
Everest. Yeah. When I say Mount, you say
Tendu.
Rush.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's in
Dude,
Keystone. Keystone, South Dakota.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we have Montana,
Montana, Rhode Island. I think another small state would be Delaware.
Delaware.
Does not have any. And then the two misfit states in America,
Alaska.
Hawaii and Alaska, have 0
Wow.
coasters. Yeah.
Really? Man, I thought for sure like both of those would have one.
Nope, no coasters. Nebraska, Mississippi, North Dakota, Kansas have only small coasters, kiddie coasters.
Okay.
Nebraska.
And then states with only 1 bigger coaster would be like Wyoming, Vermont, South Dakota. So states with the best coasters. This is based on like age, kind of like having the best experience based on like voting, things like that. Georgia sits number 12, by the way. Georgia sits number 12. You know, sits number 5. You're a great home state.
I'm just again, do you know the answer? Okay, I was going to look it up. Virginia.
Virginia. Do you know where your great state is?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's actually
And
not a state. It's Commonwealth.
It
but
used
it's fine.
to okay.
There you go.
Two of the USA's top ranked parks. Kings Dominion, little callback.
That's my stomping ground when I was a kid.
Yep, little callback there.
That's season pass, little season
and
pass every year.
Also, what's the other one that's in there in Williamsburg?
Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens. Yep. Number 4, Ohio's of course is in there. Cedar Point,
Yeah.
Kings Island. Let me see. I think that's those are the biggest ones that are in there. Yeah. Anyways, and then Florida, number 3.
Florida.
Which is weird. It's kind of crazy. I thought they'd be a little higher up.
California's in the top 2.
California is in top 2. California, of course, has have a lot of the big ones that you know of and you love. Number 1 kind of shocked me.
Texas.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
That sounds right.
Obviously, it has the OG coaster.
Okay, yeah.
And so, but they have sleeper one we talked about last week, Dorney Park. A little bit of a sleeper one up. They have Knoebels is mentioned in there. Hershey Park, obviously. And let me see. I think those are the big ones up there. But they have a bunch. They have a bunch that I didn't even
How
know.
many more pages you got over there? I feel like
I've
we're
got
just sitting here.
150.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just listening to facts being read off.
Nah,
What else
I've
you
got this is it. This is all I got left, which is all the abandoned stuff, which is what I really want to talk about. Let's talk
Yes,
about
let's talk
abandoned
about
parks.
Can I say a random fact?
To it.
Go.
Did you know that Fabio killed a goose with his face on a
I
roller
do.
coaster?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That, you know the male model
I do
Fabio.
know the yeah. I know
Hey, you don't
Fabio.
remember seeing that where he had blood all over his nose?
Yeah, he killed a
Now
goose
pull
on a
up.
roller coaster with his face.
Killed a goose.
Yeah. It hit him.
What?
Swan. It's a swan.
I feel like you just looked
A
up what's the
bird.
weirdest thing that's ever happened. Close encounter with a bird kind.
I just thought it was interesting.
Wait, they have a video of it?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, there he is on
That
the thing.
is so funny.
Who were those girls with him? Is that all his people, or they just randomly got to sit next
I
to
don't know.
this guy?
They look like they're dressed
They're
up as Greek
Greek goddesses.
people.
Gosh,
Maybe that's all
Is
his
he Greek?
sister wives. I don't know what's happening.
is he Greek? Is he a Greek model, Fabio?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's
Is that a
Greek or what he
camera?
is.
Yeah, it's a camera right up front, right?
Yeah.
Did it
so-
hit the camera and then hit the camera hit him, or did it hit him in the face?
I don't know. Just all of a sudden he comes back and he's got blood on his face.
The camera's gone.
Oh my gosh! No, the camera's right there.
No, I
It's-
thought it was
it's-
higher.
It must. Maybe they. Yeah,
And,
there it
and
is.
then it just jumps to him having blood all over his face.
Oh my gosh.
Look how upset he is. He broke his
Oh, it's
nose.
in my hair. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We can take a shower. It's okay. I mean, just imagine, how is she trying to calm him down? It's okay. We kill birds all the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he broke his nose. Yeah, this was like a big story back in the day.
What?
Wow.
Oh, poor
1999. Oh, it was in Busch Gardens in Virginia.
Fabio. Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah,
Way to go.
That is
maybe
so
that's why I
funny.
remember it's like
Yeah, because it was like a
so
hometown
much.
story. A little hometown story.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's
I
fantastic.
just thought it was so funny.
Yeah. What else you got over there? What else you got? What else you want to share? You got a whole
Riding.
wealth of knowledge.
Okay. Riding Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disney World could help dislodge kidney stones. It was like a scientific
It can what?
Dislodge
experiment.
kidney stones.
Like riding that coaster or whatever that ride, excuse you,
I can't get
can
it. It's
help
stuck in my throat.
dislodge like kidney stones.
That's proven.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
mean,
pulling
I
this
have a
coaster
whole
up?
Oh,
paragraph
if I laugh any
here
harder,
on
I'm
it.
gonna wet my pants. This is
If I
insane.
can't get this out, I'm gonna have to walk off set.
It says while wearing a backpack containing a transparent 3D printed kidney with a fake stone inside, researchers rode Disney World's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad coaster about 20 times to study how the stone would move with all those ups and downs. According to the 2016 study in the Journal of the American, whatever that word is, Association, they won a Nobel Prize for it apparently.
Wow.
About 2/3 of the time, the kidney stone passed as long as the rider was seated at the back of the coaster.
Yeah, so if you need to pass kidney
killer.
stone, you go ride this ride.
Yes.
I
Instead
don't
of
have one right now, but if I get one,
You know where to
I'll
go.
head down here to Big
Yep.
Thunder.
Big
thought it was
Thunder.
pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to pause for a sponsorship bathroom break. Go ahead.
Oh, he's going. He's
It's
just
pollen
walking.
season in Georgia, and I'm about to
He's just walking out.
drip.
All right.
Walk out.
Yeah, that was a good time. See you, Johnny.
I'll be back.
Bye.
All right, let's talk about Johnny. This is first.
Mm-hmm.
Never had a guest just walk off. All right.
Yes.
He is now.
now.
Yeah, next week there'll be a new guy.
What do you think? All right. Good,
Really-
just straight
really
ghost me.
Talking today. Awesome. Yeah, let's talk about abandoned parks. This is really what we want to get
I'm
into.
into it.
Yeah.
Give me
So
one.
you mentioned Six Flags, New Orleans.
Yes.
This is. I think I sent you this link.
I got
This-
2 links from you. This one.
I think I
And
might have
this
sent.
one.
No, I sent it to you this morning probably.
Okay.
Cause I sent you. I think so. It's yeah, Six Flags New Orleans. So originally it was opened as Jazzland, and then
I have this one, and then this one.
Oh,
That's what I have.
there's no. Go back up that one right there.
Mhm.
There's a second link down. There's a YouTube video.
Oh, there's 2 links.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, there's multiple links.
yeah. There's 3 of them in there. The
Oh,
YouTube
my
video
bad.
was the Cobra ride, I think.
What am I doing here? This one?
Just click that one. Yeah. There it is.
Yeesh. Okay, my bad.
No, you're good. Shout out to Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley Furniture doing their thing.
Yeah. So it was
Go
open as
sister.
Jazzland. It shut down because it didn't make any money.
Jazzland.
Yeah, yeah. In New Orleans.
Tell me they welcomed you with, wait for it, jazz hands.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they call them Jazz Hands. Six Flags
A lot
scooped
of
up
flutes.
a lot of instrumentation. They bought it in 2002, and then something crazy happened. Katrina happened and destroyed it.
Oh,
Talking about our
yeah,
friend
I could have
Katrina?
guessed that.
I feel that.
Yeah, it damaged the park too much. They walked away from it.
Six Flags Over Georgia flooded too.
Flooded?
Pretty bad, yeah. Back
When?
in 2012.
What?
Oh yeah, the entire thing was flooded
Why?
because of I forgot what exactly happened, but yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, because the river, the
What?
Chattahoochee River is right beside it,
Yeah, you're right.
and that's the Batman right there. But
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
it flooded the entire park.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That was 09.
My
That was like your
mom-
heyday walking
Yeah,
around. Yeah.
my mom and dad was working there when it happened.
Oh, welcome back.
They were out of work for quite a while.
That happened in September. So, thankfully, like, they weren't open, like, they're typically open on the weekends in the fall, but wow, I can't even.
Whoa,
yeah,
look
there's
at that.
the screen machine right there.
This right here is?
Mm-hmm. There's a pond or like a lake kind of thing right beside
my
that one.
goodness.
So, yeah.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I've ridden that coaster.
That was the first coaster I've ever ridden. That's also the oldest coaster in that park.
Oh, look
Now
at
it's just
coming
coming
in
alive.
hot.
The
It's
facts.
coming alive.
Coming in hot over here.
Look, I know all about Six Flags Over Georgia.
Tell me
Anyone?
more.
Nah.
Pull up a coaster. Let's see what she knows about it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do
Actually,
it.
the Mindbender was the first one I ever rode, but I think that
Is that the Riddler style one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the green one
The
in
green one.
Gotham City.
They just released a new one this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like recently. Like,
Tell me
is it
about
called the
old.
Riddler?
Tell me about old Blue Hawk.
Yeah, there's two Riddler.
Okay,
Well,
that
there's
was
the
not there
Riddler
during my time.
coaster and like the Riddler ride. I think
Tell me
is the
about.
difference.
Tell me
No,
about
there's the-
old Great American.
Or no, it's
Scream
Joker.
Machine.
It's
No, just tell me
Joker.
The
about that.
Joker is
Tell
the
me
one.
about the old Twisted Cyclone. I'd say
Okay,
old.
so the
Wait,
Cyclone is actually besides the Ninja, it was like the roughest ride in the park, and it just sucked to ride. So they revamped it, redid it, whatever, and it's called something different now, but it still feels the same. But it's
Yeah.
I
The
think
Great American Cyclone or something like that.
no, that's the Great American Scream Machine.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is just the Cyclone, the Twisted Cyclone.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Welcome back to the show.
It's all this. I'm sorry. I'm
Johnny
full
B
of
coming in
all
hot.
the good stuff here.
Yeah,
Thanks for being on the show today, too. By the way.
It's fine.
Superman's probably my favorite one in
yeah,
there.
Superman
Talk
is
to you
my
about Holland.
favorite.
Superman Ultimate Fight.
Superman.
So fun.
The first time I rode it, I really got anxious. I don't know what it was about. Maybe the angle of the
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like.
But, like,
what
that
if this
machine-
gives out because it's.
Yeah.
all-
well, it's
all your
designed
weight.
like it will not start. If just one little thing is off, like if it's not locked in all the way, the ride is designed like it will not start.
Wow. Because
So-
essentially the only thing between you and Kasplat is
Yeah.
that harness.
Yeah. That
I
thing
love
holding
that
you.
Spell
feeling.
Kasplat. I don't know. But
It's
yeah.
K-A-
it's-
so
Splat.
fun.
Yeah, look at this. I love that view right there.
That one and Batman are my favorite because Batman
ridiculous.
is the fastest ride in that park.
Batman is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
this
like
one is
70
great.
something miles an hour.
I like it because it starts off kind of tricking you with slowness, and then you
Mhm.
just come in, and it is nuts.
Yep.
Golly, I love this ride so much. I feel like you're going to hit the earth. Oh,
so
so good. The first
It's
time I
so
rode
fun.
Superman was at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jersey, and I loved it. So I was really glad I'm really glad they had one in.
Goliath is actually not the tallest ride in that park.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do we?
It's the steepest drop. though, just not the
What do
tallest
we
ride.
think people? What do we think people are after
Mm-mm.
when they're riding these rides?
It
Like,
is
what is
not.
it about them?
What's
The
steepest?
Daredevil is the one that goes straight up and then straight
okay.
back down.
Oh.
So that one's it's not the tallest, but it's the steepest.
What's the tallest?
It's so those swings that take you all the way up, kind of like acrophobia, and the spin around.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the tallest, but it's in the side of the park where it's like a steep incline, so
Yeah.
it looks shorter, but it's taller than Goliath. Like if
Really?
you put them side by side, it's taller than Goliath.
Wow. You can't see that one from like
The
street.
swings?
Yeah.
The swings are taller than Goliath.
Yeah, it's one
That's
of the newer
crazy.
rides, but yeah,
Yeah, I love. What else is there? Blue Hawk. That's a good ride.
that's not there anymore.
It's not there anymore.
Mm-mm.
Was it? Is it
I don't
renamed?
even know what that is. No.
Blue Hawk was Viper back in the day. Or the Ninja, not Viper. The Ninja.
The Ninja's still
Ninja.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
So
they
it
changed
might.
it to Blue Hawk.
Okay, yeah. It
Same
might
ride.
be.
They just painted it.
Yeah,
Literally.
because it was so rough that nobody liked it.
Yeah.
So
They
they
Got a
literally-
fresh
tried to
coat of paint on this thing and
redo
a
it.
brand new name.
They
Yeah.
painted it, and all of a
What's
sudden
different
it
about
was
the ride? Paint.
it was sponsored.
No, but this one's new.
Yes, and it was sponsored by Taki randomly.
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
you walked up, it was
What?
just Taki
Yeah.
ads the whole line. That's why I
Yeah.
thought when you said who
Talking about
sponsors them, I said, well,
walkie-talkies?
Takis.
Talkies.
Oh,
Takis, the little
Dude.
enjoyable
Yep.
snack.
I did.
Pull up that Six Flags site. I feel like I'm remembering rides that don't exist. Now you're making me doubt that I know.
Well, the
Anything
Ninja,
about this
like nobody
place.
liked the Ninja because it was so rough. So they
Yeah.
did. I didn't know what it was renamed, but they redid it and renamed it.
Go
Yeah,
to
it's
rides
still
experiences
choppy,
or-
a choppy ride.
Oh yeah,
see what
I hate
happens.
riding that ride.
They're rides. Yeah.
If you're over 3 foot tall, that thing's gonna like throw you around.
Oh yeah,
All right, acrophobia.
It
Yeah,
sucks.
I hate that. Batman's great. Yeah, Blue
I
Hawk's
love
still
it.
there. Okay, see,
Blue Hawk.
you're making me doubt my whole life.
yeah, but
Jeez.
now it was the Ninja.
You're saying
but
it used to
now
be something
it's-
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Georgia Scorcher is one of
Sleeker
my
and
favorite.
smoother because of that new paint. Daredevil Dive. What's that? Oh,
It's
that's the one that goes straight up.
Yeah, straight up, straight down. It's
Yeesh.
also that one's really, really smooth and it's not very loud. So
I like the
that one.
Scorcher.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
the Scorcher.
Listen, a personal preference when it comes to coasters. I don't like coasters that just have lap belts.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy that
I
feeling.
like the ones that come.
I like the ones that have your shoulder grips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I like
have
to be able to hold right here.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Like
I will
the
ride any
Daredevil,
ride like
It's just
that.
one little thing that comes over your lap right here.
I can't
Nah.
see. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
I
I don't like
either.
that feeling.
Me neither.
At all. Goliath has that too, right? They just do lap. Or do they have? Does Goliath
No,
have
it's
shoulder?
like the thing that comes down right here. It
Yeah.
doesn't have the.
Doesn't have shoulders.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like,
but also
I
doesn't
just-
have loops.
So you're saying the Sky Screamer is
Yes,
the tallest
that
one?
that is the tallest ride in the park.
Wow.
Twisted Cyclone. That's what they renamed it.
Yes.
There you go. Or no?
I guess so. I thought it was renamed something else, but I guess it might be the
The
same.
Riddler Mindbender. That's the new one.
I like the
No.
subtitle for the Twisted Cyclone is When Wood Meets Steel.
Oh,
I don't know what's supposed to happen.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's supposed to sound so intimidating, but I
Easy.
would just imagine that's just two elements sitting next to each other.
How do you guys run parks? You guys start at the
Hanging
back,
out.
run to the front, or do you just go in circles?
I'm a loop guy.
I'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loop around.
I run in the front and just.
I start in the front and then work my way all the way around.
Yeah.
Brand new park.
Hopefully
You
it's a
just showed
circle.
up today. Never been there before.
Go to the first
How do
ride.
you attack? The first ride you see
First
when you
ride I
walk in
see.
the park?
Yeah.
And
just
then
go and
just
go this
work around.
Really?
Yeah, I like to look at a map and see
Yeah.
like how it's laid out.
Yes.
But
You do
then,
the
like,
app or you do paper?
paper.
Yeah, yeah.
I just go where I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
let's go right.
Yeah, you're 7.
Yeah.
I
This
was
feels
a
right.
3, Enneagram 3. I like to do all my research on which rides are presented to be the best.
Yeah.
And then I just go, I'm going to spend all my time there first.
Order of
Yeah.
importance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Typically, they're always at the back of the park. Typically, the best rides.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I just realized something. It's fine. This screen is not recording.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, dang.
Great.
We're looking up here at
This
stuff.
is
Everything we've
great.
been
Can we
looking at
just,
all
like,
day.
every
I
time
never
we
hit
look-
record of this.
Can't wait.
Never even opened up
Every time we look
the
over, there
program to
needs to
hit
be
record on
something.
it.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
I'll
know.
have to throw. I guess.
Like, what is that? That like
I'm
I'm
that-
so
to
sorry.
edit this.
I'm so sorry.
I need somebody to edit this B-roll.
I love it.
I
Hey,
might have to go find.
we're still recording down there, so we're good.
As long as we're recording audio. These are still recording. Who knows anymore? All
I
right,
don't know about that camera over there. It
Yeah.
could be recording.
it's fine.
Johnny can get up next time he goes to the bathroom and check it.
I'm so sorry.
I-
The sponsor of this show is Pollen.
What a
I'm
show!
so- ugh.
What
what
a
a show!
show.
I'm not going to start recording it now. That's dumb.
Yes, I wouldn't
could.
do that either. No, that'd be
Stop
weird.
looking over there. There's
That'd be
nothing over
weird.
there.
I know. I can go.
Now it's a
We're
habit.
still gonna look over there because you're still pulling stuff up.
I mean, I can
It's
shut
fine.
it.
No, I'm totally.
I just
lost.
looked down there. I'm like,
I have one
Why
more
is
random
it
fact I can
Bring
share.
it.
please
Yeah, bring it.
get me out of this.
The American roller coaster was invented to save America from Satan.
From Satan?
Satan.
There you
From
have
the
it,
devil
folks.
himself, Lucifer.
The devil himself.
What's the logic behind that?
The devil is a she, by the way. Anyway, go
In
ahead.
1884, disgusted with the uprising of that word amusements like saloons and brothels,
Oh, yeah.
Lamarcus Adna Thompson invented the switchback gravity railway.
Sounds awesome.
Rabbity?
Yeah, give me the rabbit. I said the rabbit. I said the rabbit.
Switchback gravity railway.
Gravity. That makes
I
sense.
said gravity.
Oh, no, you said
Y'all, I'm
rabbity.
dyslexic.
That's cool.
Um,
Love the G out, but we're good. We're in it. We're in for the ride. We're on the new ride right
We're
now.
here now.
a coaster that visitors to Brooklyn's Coney Island could ride for just 5 cents. Because it was situated at Coney Island, Thompson often referred to it as the father of the American roller coaster for establishing its connection to amusement parks. So I don't really,
Save them from Satan.
That
It
feels
sounds
right.
like what they were doing is trying to give them something else to do to get a
Then go
thrill.
to brothels.
Yeah,
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
like you could go. You could get a cheap thrill there, or you could get an even cheaper thrill for 5 cents.
look at, won't
You know,
he do
Disney
it?
had a Disney had a
There you
failed
go.
park.
Won't he do it?
What's it now?
Disney had a failed park, one of the abandoned parks.
Really.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah, it's a water park.
Is it still there?
It is.
Is it?
Oh my gosh, I
is it-
forgot about
River Country?
Whitewaters.
Oh,
River Country right here.
River Country.
They attempted to make it like an old fashioned swimming hole, and it did not go well.
Ooh.
There's an argument of whether or not it's the world's first
It's not.
water park or
Wet
not.
and Wild is what it claims to be, but it's not.
That's what it claims to be.
Wow.
I'm glad you're reading.
Is it in Orlando or
Yeah.
Anaheim or neither?
Orlando,
It's in Disney World, Florida.
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 Yep.
World is Florida.
It's
Land
located
is-
next to Fort Wilderness Campground.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fun. Anyways, so all right. Well, they're looking to ramp it back up, make it
Look
a
at the
lakeside
Yellow Brick
lodge.
Road to the land of Oz in North Carolina.
Oh yeah,
That would
yeah,
be cool.
Not in Kansas, which by the way I do know that part.
Why wouldn't
Right,
that be in Kansas?
But like,
Kansas
I want to go
missed
to
a-
this.
Yeah.
This park was only open for 10 years.
They missed an opportunity.
Yeah.
Kansas did. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
it brought Wizard of Oz to life.
I don't know why we're looking
That
at
is-
this. No
well.
one else can see it.
Nope. I mean, no, man, I'll throw some pictures in there.
I'm so sorry.
I love it.
I feel
It's
terrible.
fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Yeah, I love all of it. All right, that's all I got, man.
I would love it if every time you cut to it, it's just a quick video of you going.
Yes. Or what was that? You know, when you would wake up early and it was like the station identification, like the yeah,
Look
the
at that.
Technicolor or whatever.
We
it is.
nailed it, guys.
I love
Hey,
that.
listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it's Lindsay's fault.
There you go.
I'm just-
I mean, she brought research.
I mean,
Props.
we're recording on a
I have
different
my
day. There's
favorite-
different people here.
sure, the whole thing.
I'm wearing
You
shorts.
got more?
I have my favorite accident. People
Oh, your
die.
favorite? Oh gosh,
Your
all right.
favorite time
Favorite
someone
accident,
died.
somebody was hurt.
Just to be clear, when you have a favorite of something, that means there's also others that you like as well. So in your mind, there is a list of accidental
I have
deaths.
3.
Wait, there's a list of accidental
3.
deaths on roller coasters that you just really love. But out of all of them, you have a favorite death.
Yeah.
It's just like the craziest to
story.
me. Like it just
Yeah.
like
All right.
what?
Bring it home.
It's crazy.
What do you
Okay,
got?
3 killed on world's largest indoor triple loop coaster.
Oh, but read the story. Okay.
On the evening of June 14th.
Don't put the phone in front of your face. There's a camera watching.
on the on the evening of June 14th, 1986.
Let me just.
First time on this one. First time.
The West Edmonton.
She's still doing
She's ready for it. She knew the story.
Mall-
And everything. Favorite story ever. I had to read it.
All right. It's a
Hey,
mall in
$20 you
Canada.
finish this.
All right, good.
It's a mall in Canada was packed with people attending a concert, typical evening shoppers, and others waiting for a chance to ride the world's largest indoor roller coaster, the Mindbender. Shout out Six Flags.
Shout out.
The mind flayer.
Okay. The ride had been shut down twice that evening when the operator heard a metallic sound coming from the train. When the ride reopened,
You hear it? It's a funny squeaky sound.
It's like it's yelling out,
Yeah.
"Don't use me."
He goes, but you hear that, right?
Yeah.
No? All right.
when the ride reopened, 12 people joyfully got on. Shortly into the ride,
The writer of this article.
Wow.
This story writer.
He had a
is-
word. He had a word count he had to hit. His editor goes, "If this isn't at least 1,200 words,
Can joyful be 2 words? Cool. Let's go there.
Joyful,
Okay.
full of joy.
full of
I mean,
joy."
it's together right here, but anyways.
Okay.
Keep going.
Shortly into the ride, the train derailed and hurled 2 bodies up to 100 feet.
Told you I heard something. The guy goes, "I told you."
I told you.
Tony Mandrusiak,
Yeah.
24, and his fiancee Cindy Sims, 21, were violently killed when the ride derailed.
Why are you laughing at that? Out of all parts to laugh at.
Violently.
Wow, they were gruesomely killed. I don't understand
Okay,
that.
Oh my god.
where was I at?
Violently killed.
Violently killed.
Sims was partially
Part you laughed at.
I think it was the punchline. Yeah. Violently killed.
You wait
Okay.
for it. Wait for it. Violently killed.
Sims was partially decapitated when her body was thrown into a concrete ledge.
This podcast has gone, not to be crude,
You're
off the
telling-
rails.
You're gonna sit there. That's so good. You're gonna sit there and telling me that her decapitated.
Kappa, I got tated.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Did you read this before you read it?
No, I think we're live seeing her read
Yeah,
this
read this
for the first time.
Yeah.
Decapitated
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
when her body was thrown into a concrete ledge.
Yep, what
A
happened?
third death, David Sager, 24, occurred moments after the derailment when his car stalled upside down during one of the loops and his body fell from the ride onto the mall floor. 19 other people were also injured. That is crazy.
Probably from the decapitating. Wow. Wow, that was a great
I
story.
thought 12 people got on. You're telling me 19 people got injured?
Yeah, I guess on the floor.
When
When
it
David-
reopened,
Yeah,
12.
like on the
bystanders?
Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the mall floor.
Just minding their own business. Probably trying to buy an engagement ring.
Probably going, I don't think we're going to ride this.
Yeah.
You guys see that
I
sound,
don't know
right?
why they
Yeah.
reopened it though.
I love that guy
Like,
going, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest record, like one of the most famous ones in history, like back in the 1950s, they did like an investigation and they were like, "Oh, what was wrong with it? It didn't have any brakes."
Yeah, I read that one yesterday.
All
Yeah,
right, guys, check everything. Yeah. You got
Yeah.
anybody check the brakes? Gas works. Okay, we're good. Send her.
There-
Like,
yeah,
I love
and
when
that
it comes
guy,
back into the
he
little port
admitted.
there, just goes.
like,
Goes back into the little house there. They're like, wait.
oh,
right here. They know
everybody,
we
you
have
guys
more
stay in
people.
line.
All
You
right,
guys
fine.
Do the next one.
Fine, take another lap. God, be selfish. Whatever. Okay. But we have people waiting, guys.
No, I read that
what
story
button?
yesterday.
People
and
waiting.
The
What a
guy
ride
that like inspected the ride when it went to like trial or court, whatever, he admitted that he wasn't qualified to like inspect the ride
They
to
said
make
there
sure it
was
was good to go.
66 problems with that ride.
Yeah.
Look, I never
Yeah.
claimed to know what I was doing.
Yeah, look, I mean, listen, Judge, I gotta be honest. Here's the story. I needed admission for free. They said, do you know anything about mechanics? I said, maybe. They said, can you check this ride? I said,
I
yes,
thought
sir.
he said, do you know a mechanic? And I
Yeah,
was like,
I
my
said-
papa's a mechanic.
Pop, call Pop. Said, Pop.
I
You
knew
know
one.
anything about coasters? Said, just tighten some
I
bolts and call it a
misheard.
day.
I misheard. You know, account of the hearing loss that I have in my right ear. I misheard him. I thought he
cannot.
said.
Next thing I
"Are
know,
you a
I'm looking up
mechanic?"
going, that coaster probably shouldn't be going nowhere. I heard a sound. Next thing I know, just running off like a race car. All right. Well, anyways, we're having fun. We had to end on a light
I just can't imagine people in line going.
Imagine the next guy and his kid
Next
are
guy in
like,
line.
you know what, Tommy? This probably isn't a ride for us.
Nah.
Come on, Billy.
Doesn't feel like the right time.
Oh,
Let's
my
go get some
gosh.
cotton candy.
Good
Candy.
night.
Maybe Auntie Anne's Pretzels is open.
Oh,
Maybe.
we do a mall episode.
I will go right now.
At the
Let's
mall.
go.
I would do a mall
We'll,
episode.
at the mall.
At the mall. Mall episode at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Good
Anyway,
pretzel
Gosh,
sandwich.
what a
enjoy,
time.
enjoy all that fun B-roll you got.
yeah, that'd be great. Hope you guys enjoyed watching all those coasters that we got to watch today.
Yeah,
Uh,
just watching us watch coasters.
black-
Whoa! Look at that!
That honestly
Woo!
might be more.
Can you believe what
more
I
of a
just
vibe.
saw?
That could be more
See
fun.
these guys.
Yeah.
I slipped in a few skeets. I don't know if y'all heard it or not.
No one
No.
knows what's happening with
Nobody
those
has a
anyway.
clue.
Yikes.
All right. Well, listen. We're back next week with something else. I don't remember. Anyways, until then.
Ring the bell.
Until then. Huh?
Ring the bell. Subscribe.
bell.
Rate,
Yeah.
review,
Ring the bell.
Stay away from
rate,
pollen.
review.
Subscribe.
Comment. We want to start reading some comments on
Yeah.
this show. So put a comment in there of anything that we talked about, and maybe some things that you wish you could have saw
Yeah.
on screen that
Or what we
weren't-
got it
that weren't
completely
on
wrong.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
or-
we could do all of it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
positive there's things wrong in this.
Toss a comment. Caleb's in Africa this
Caleb's
week.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
Not
He'll-
regular, not
he'll be-
regular Africa.
He'll be back. Still part of Africa, just on the south tip.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know when he gets back. I don't know. He probably won't be back in time
April
to record next week. really.
First, I think. No, he won't be back for the next
Yeah.
one.
So somebody else will be here.
It just depends on your
I
knowledge.
guess we're doing conspiracy
Hey,
theories.
that
next week.
research level
Maybe.
game,
Yeah,
you know.
that'd be fun.
Oh,
Maybe.
I love conspiracy theories.
Here we go.
The
Very
Mandela effect. Oh boy.
Is that like the butterfly effect?
Don't
Yes, I love that movie.
Don't get
Ashton
me started.
Kutcher.
Me too.
All right, y'all. Hey,
Come
we
on.
love you guys.
Come
Have a
on,
great
Austin.
week.
Austin.
Austin Catcher. Austin.
What do we call him? Austin. What do we call him? Austin what?
Kitcher.
Austin
Kitcher.
Kitcher.
Austin Kitcher. Great movie. I'm getting
American
a phone call.
actor.
That doesn't matter though. We love you guys. Have a great week. We'll see y'all next week here on the Bingeworthy podcast.